Welcome back to the Jersey Schmedium Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Summers.
Celebrity in our midst.
Episode
And
13 is in effect, lucky number 13. And unfortunately, 13 was not without its mishaps, but we had some technical difficulties starting.
Yep.
Miguel
and
forgot to plug something in.
our podcast originator is working on his usual
MIA,
Dominican time.
Dominican time.
Dominican time.
So he'll show
He,
up when midnight. Start playing music really loud, annoy the neighbors, as he's wont to do.
I figured he'd come in like being on a phone call on speaker, and then the volume on the phone is like all the way up, maxed out.
And then put the phone down to his chest and start screaming at his kids to shut up.
We are full of cliches on this stream. Oh yeah.
I mean, because he is cliche the way he is. So makes sense.
So yeah, this is our first stream back where we're not playing COD. The last two streams we were playing Call of Duty New Warzone for Danska's back.
Yep.
For those
Yep.
of you that have absolutely no idea what the fuck we're talking about, that's fine too.
You don't know if you're watching this podcast and you don't know what Warzone number dance car, I don't know how you got here.
I don't know. Not a-
What are you doing here?
Not a fucking clue.
It's
Probably
sure as hell
not gonna-
because Miguel's not freaking handsome. That's for sure.
And
How dare you? How dare you? I am the sex appeal.
after eight beers, maybe I don't know.
If that's what it takes, that's what it
Alright.
takes.
Talking about beer, let's go get one.
I'm drinking sparkling sake today.
On a school
That's
night,
mine.
what are
I'm
you
weeding it up.
nuts?
It's spring break. It's not a school night.
I'm actually off tomorrow.
What the fuck is going on? Oh,
We
that's
can get-
Good Friday. It's Good Friday. Yeah.
My company is weird. We don't get all federal holidays, but Good Friday.
We used to have
Okay.
Good Fridays off, but too many of our customers were staying open, so we stopped.
I don't know, like any companies that have Good Friday off. It's not a federal holiday.
They used to. They don't do it anymore. It's like unless they're a not for profit. Oh, look at this. We have a new host, Miles. What are you doing? He's wearing a Batman collar. What is that,
I thought it was. Yeah, it is. That's a thick ass collar too. Jesus.
dude? He's photobombing the stream. Wait,
What?
is he eating his beer cap?
Oh no. Miles, no. What are you
Miles. Gonna sh-
doing?
Get out of here.
Oh man, you're not gonna like it when he shits that back out later.
So, I was going to tell you guys today. Lately, my rage has been untethered. Everything is pissing me the fuck off. And this one, really, can't focus. This fucking guy. What is he doing?
What,
He's
Dave? What
so
are
distracting.
you doing?
Your mom.
Squirrel. It's about
Your
time.
mom.
What's the beer? Oh,
Fuck
looks
cookies
like Merry
so
Monkey
long.
or no, Sour Monkey.
Sour monkey.
Just from half the label, I can tell that's called alcoholism, folks.
I think I still have some shop tops somewhere. Jesus
Shop
Christ, I
tops.
can't
Well,
fucking
They're done,
Can't
right?
pronounce it.
They're going out of business.
sort of kind of.
When they close shop. Yeah.
I tried. I mean, they're not
That was my
bad.
first. They were my first craft beer. And I remember drinking at Rudy's in New York in Hell's Kitchen, and they would have $5 pitchers of Shock Top, and you can't beat that.
No,
Can't
you
beat that. So the other day, I come out to my car as it's pouring rain to a wet ticket on my car.
I like how you have to emphasize that the ticket
Wet.
was wet.
It's
It's
wet.
wet. It's only
Because
wet
it
because
made,
it's
you,
raining.
it made you angrier that he
Is-
got a
did.
ticket and that it was wet.
Is it better
Because-
or worse than it being moist?
No, it was more than moist. A street cleaning ticket, which we have. Yes, we have street cleaning on my street. There's a sign. I've never seen a street cleaning vehicle, but I take this ticket and I'm like, okay, I did. It is the first or third Monday, which is like the most annoying thing to remember when a street cleaning is the first and third Monday of the month. And I go to pay it online, and it says court appearance required. I cannot pay this online. And I call them and I'm like, why can't I pay this? Oh, the statute says it's required. So
I have
like,
never
okay.
in my entire life, at least in my entire driving life, ever received a parking ticket, specifically a street cleaning ticket. And Believe
Yeah.
me, I've gotten a lot of street cleaning tickets in my day, especially
Me too.
back
I
in
think
college. I've never got one where court appearance was required. That's really fucking bizarre.
I think I could be wrong. I think at one time I got a court mandated ticket, and that it said it was court mandated, but if you don't show up, you're automatically assumed guilty, and then you can pay the
Yeah, of
fine.
course. That's always, but that's always if you miss your court date, you automatically lose.
But for
So,
it to be required though, that's
well,
that's
I mean, listen,
that's
you can miss it. It's not like I had to show up.
yeah.
So, what actually it means, what actually means is I contacted them, and they're like, you can also plead guilty by email. Okay. Usually, you can just plead guilty by going to the New Jersey website and paying your ticket online. That's your guilty plea. No, court appearance required. I have to email them a form saying I plead guilty. But before I get to this, I looked up all the statutes because I'm like, so really, street cleaning is always court appearance required because I've gotten a street cleaning ticket before in this town where I live, and it did not require a court appearance, and I paid it online like normal. So I looked at the statute, used ChatGPT for help, but also looked it up manually. It says no, there's nowhere it specifies you have to go to court. So the lady on the phone was just lying to me. And I remember reading like, the maximum you can charge for this is like 36, 38 bucks, blah, 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 blah. So I emailed back my guilty plea. There's no price, nothing that tells me what they're going to charge me. Today I get back from them. Here's the invoice. It's a $50 ticket and a $33 court fee. Oh, and by the way, now you can go to the New Jersey website and pay your shit online that I couldn't do before because the statute required it.
Money grab.
So they charged me $33, and I know why they fucking did it. And you know why they lied and did it to me? Because I have a goddamn Luigi bumper sticker on my car. And that's why they targeted me. These fucking fascist pieces of shit. These fucking dirty pigs.
Here we go.
They gave me a court appearance required because of a fucking Luigi sticker. These fucking goddamn bootlickers. This is public, and that's all I'll say, but they're fucking disgusting. And I'm going to take my lawyer, my representative, ChatGPT, all the way to the Supreme Court to fight this goddamn fucking false charges. All right? This is a travesty of justice. Okay? $50 plus $33, $83 for a parking ticket in a fucking suburban town. What are we? What are we paying Manhattan cocktail prices for a fucking parking ticket?
I didn't even think you had street cleaning on that block.
They don't. They've never come once. There's never been a street cleaning. I've been lived here for 6 years or whatever. There's never been a street cleaning vehicle. I work from home. I would fucking know. They've never cleaned these streets. But gotta get that revenue. You sons of bitches.
So here's my counter to the
Praise Luigi.
Praise
Anyway.
Luigi. Here's my counter to the Luigi bumper sticker.
Mhm.
It is. I'm almost certain a police officer did not write you that ticket.
We do not have a traffic enforcement division in this town. It's too small. It's just the cops.
It was a new guy.
I know the cops write the tickets because it was an officer. It was an officer's name on the ticket. Believe me, I do my research. It was a pig. Okay, it was a fucking dirty pig.
His ChatGPT did the research for him.
No, it helped me. It confirmed my suspicions because I looked it up myself on the town statutes. All was bullshit. They lied to me, and the woman had the nerve to be annoyed on the phone when I'm like, "Why is it court appearance?" Because it is. Because it is. Oh, fuck you too. You goddamn I could not. Anyway,
Miguel has a very short fuse this week. If you haven't noticed,
this week, this
year,
since about January 21st, I've been a little on edge. I'll say that. I don't know what happened that day, but something triggered me that day that I'm just annoyed all the time. Maybe since November 4th.
Why? What happened for the audience that's watching? What happened on January 21st?
Oh, America died.
See, we don't have Yoel here for this. Yoel, where are you?
You're all sitting there like, why are prices going up on everything? What's a tariff? Fucking moron.
For those of you who don't know, he was the inspiration for the Jersey Smedium logo.
Still is. If anything, it should be a Jersey fucking Sklarge.
He's a fucking icon. Oh,
But-
my
Fucking
God.
icon.
Yeah, he's his job right now is 3D printing garbage to fill up landfills, and we're like, you should probably start really buying up as much filament as you can, since it comes from China. He of course ignored our advice and is just going to be hit with sticker shock later, and he's going to be hit with sticker shock when nobody has the money to buy stupid fucking light up signs for their man caves because they can't afford the $40 eggs or whatever the fuck else is now, triple and quadruple the price. Anyway,
Tell us how you really feel.
fuck this town, fuck this country. Praise Luigi. American dream is dead.
See, you don't know that they could have misinterpreted the Luigi. Maybe they think you're a Super Mario fan.
Then don't give me a ticket, motherfucker. Court
Or
appearance required for street
or-
cleaning?
or you're parked on the wrong side of the street for street cleaning and it's a legitimate ticket.
Yeah, but the court appearance required.
Those are fighting
No.
words.
I don't deny that it's a valid street cleaning ticket. I deny they had to mark it as court appearance required. That was an
Okay.
extra little fuck you. Okay? 'Cause let me tell you right now,
That was an extra
Because you're
$33
Luigi,
fuck you.
you're-
I've
fuck
been
you.
parked on that side of the street every day for the past 5 years. This is the first street cleaning ticket I've gotten.
Oh, look who it is.
You tell me that's not a coincidence that as soon as I put up a sticker, I'm getting a street cleaning ticket? The fuck out of here.
I don't know why, but
Maybe they're a Mario fan. I don't know.
seeing Edric pop up like that with all the monitors and fucking all the hogwash, all the noisy background.
Wait. Does he have audio? Does audio work? Because he didn't pre-test.
Hello.
He
Hello.
works.
There he is. There he is.
Looks like he's in a
Hey.
fucking spaceship. Looks like he's on an ocean
That's
gate.
what I was about to say. God damn, Miguel. I was building up. It looks like this motherfucker's calling us from the International Space Station.
It's nothing.
Hold on a second. Are we not
No.
going to discuss that the Blue Origin ship that went up with Katy Perry and like the celebrities and everything at the
Yeah.
spaceship looked like a giant fucking vibrator? It looked like a fucking dick going to space.
I haven't
I mean,
seen it, but I've
called
definitely heard
aerodynamics.
exactly what Lou was called. I've
Like,
heard it a giant cock.
No, seriously, you got to look at it. Like the first
Yeah.
thing I'm looking at it looks like they call them massagers. They sell them in the health and beauty section.
Yeah.
It looks like
Target.
what do they call it? A wand massager? It looks just
Wow,
like
you
one.
know a lot about that.
I do.
Well, it's just because Jeff Bezos is saying, look at me. I can fuck you all every day. That's what it's saying.
I can fuck you raw.
It just reminds me of that George Carlin bit from what was it, like the late '90s, early 2000s, when he says all the countries hate each other and they're always bombing each other. And he's like, of course, it's just a dick measuring contest because all the bombs and the missiles are shaped like dicks.
That ship does look like a giant dick. I just look.
You
I just
see?
looked it up,
So,
though. Yeah,
do-
I just looked it up.
I think we need to show this on stream just so everybody has a reference.
Of what it is.
Blue Origin.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a
stage.
shaft of the head. Oh yeah. That's a cut dick. Yeah. Exactly. Cut dick. Yeah. Yeah.
It
Oh
looks
my
like it.
God.
Mm-hmm,
All right, hold on. We're gonna share a screen so the audience can see. Here we go. Here's the screen.
Mm.
Window.
That's American dick, not European.
There it is.
Yep. Yeah.
Someone, you know what? I think it's their national anthem. Someone's getting fucked.
So, but here's the thing, though, right? The head detached. They were in the head.
Something had to
Yes.
come.
Yeah.
Was it coming or going? I don't know.
Both at
Well,
the same time.
well, it went and never came back. I mean, it came back
Well.
empty. Or that was
for
Boeing.
10 minutes and
That was
came back.
Boeing. That was Boeing.
10 minutes. It was like 10 seconds. I think the whole flight was 40 seconds long.
No,
it was 11 minutes.
It was
11 minutes.
Wait.
It was 10
No,
minutes.
11 minutes was
It
the
took
entire
from
thing.
start-
The
it takes
actual
4
up and
minutes to
down.
go up.
From start
No,
to
I
finish. It
swear.
was like it was start to finish.
They went
I
up.
thought
It hit like 300
Oh,
like
okay.
30,000 feet, 330,000 feet or whatever it was, and then it slowly started coming back down again.
11 minutes. Unbelievable.
How much was it?
The
longer
total
than-
flight was 11 minutes.
They don't say, but you can go on their website for 150 grand and you can put your slot in for the next availability.
My favorite joke is it's amazing. That's not even like Katy Perry, not even the most embarrassing thing she's done. Marrying Russell Brand was up there too. Katy Perry, fuck you.
God damn it!
Fuck you. Fuck you for giving a god.
My favorite meme of her
You're not an
is
astronaut.
when it comes to Katy Perry's music, she has great tits.
Yo, so what are you drinking, Miguel?
I was gonna say something so fucking vulgar. I'm like, hold on,
He's
stop.
sober.
He's sober. He has to be drinking some shit because he's like on fire today.
He's on gummies. He took a gummy.
I just started. I listen. I told him I've been filled with rage for the past couple of months. It's just leaking out of every one of my fucking pores.
It's
So,
coming out of his orifices, people.
usually I'm
I
just
see that.
walking and basically like almost talking to myself like a crazy person on the street. I'm like, oh my god, is this what happens to people when you see like a crazy person walking in the street? It's just uncontrolled rage. They can't stop talking to themselves. Because I'm almost having monologues. I'm like, oh, you gotta fucking, you are in public right now. You're just walking in public and look like probably a crazy person having imaginary conversations in your head.
You know what you should start doing? I think you should do like daily uploads, like vlogs, and we'll make music in the back saying Miguel's thoughts of the day, and then he'll be like for 3 hours ranting off random shit.
And the last episode would be like, here I am going to El Salvador.
I was about to say the feds are probably listening right now. They're probably listening to all this shit. They're like,
Wait, hold on, wait, this is not encrypted.
No, the listening department got shut down. It was
Yeah.
Doge.
It was Doge.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yep. So,
Doge shut down all the things that we need to protect our own government officials from doing.
Fuck the
But
people.
they did-
don't
they
need
did-
their
they did-
rights.
they did give all our information to the Russians through SpaceX. So good job, trader. Well, I can't even call him a trader because he's not even an American. So is he really a trader? You know, whatever.
He should go back to where is this? El Salvador.
South America. South Africa.
I know that. I know that. But I
Sonoma.
just said that. I just said South. We're sending everyone to El Salvador, so he's not a real American. He was not born here.
Well,
America.
he immigrated to Canada first and then came here.
And dropped out of school. So should have been kicked out because he was on a learning visa. So he was an illegal immigrant. But when you're rich, it's not illegal. It's just eccentric.
America.
Anyway, speaking of
Elon.
massive shits,
This conversation's going south, literally.
yeah. Speaking of massive shits,
South of the border.
Totally.
we were gonna have
Totally going down the
our
drain.
friend on here who never shows up. Andrew, I swear to God, I'm gonna mute you. Our friend was having
Again?
toilet troubles. I think we talked about it.
Jersey Schmedium,
So
that guy.
They ended up having to yank the whole toilet
the
out.
mascot.
Yeah, they ended up having to yank the whole toilet out to snake a giant, massive turd from overeating at Applebee's. He did not.
What
he did
the
not
fuck?
inform us. He did not inform us who the culprit was, but he sounded like it wasn't him. Which interesting.
Well,
Who wants to remove their
it
toilet?
was
Shit
that was
too big.
the excrement for the 2 for $24 deal.
I mean, that's what we call a
Hold
colon
on.
ripper.
When did this happen? At some point today?
What are you talking about? This is like an old story.
Oh, I thought it happened today.
Well, he
I was
hasn't
like-
been here. He hasn't
Yeah,
been here
I
in
was
a
just-
while.
Well, we got the resolution like a couple of days ago, so I was just updating the fans. Our fan.
Our fans.
Our
okay.
OnlyFans.
The
He's gonna-
millions.
He's gonna upload the snake video
And
next week.
millions.
Of fans.
We're gonna have a scat section next, just based on that.
Anyway, transition music.
Transition.
Transition.
Progress. Transition.
Lewis,
In
I hear you
progress.
have a real
vibrating.
talented mechanic at your house, or talented repairman.
It hurts my brain sometimes. It's like watching a monkey use his tools for the first time, and it just wows itself because it figured out it can use rocks to break things open, and it's baffling to me. So this has been ongoing, right? Landlord's brother, he's like the do-it-yourselfer or handyman because he's too cheap to actually hire anybody. He doesn't like hiring plumbers or electricians or anybody. So he has this guy, and we'll call him Bob.
Landlords are thieves. Anyway,
I know.
We'll call him Bob.
And
say
you're the
that.
landlord. Shut up.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's Dominican, so I was.
Oh.
Sorry,
Shut your whore
everybody. We
mouth.
are officially
Shut your whore mouth.
down on
Wow.
YouTube. We're
Great
done.
stereotyping.
We're canceled.
So yeah, so Bob always gets called to the house whenever there's a problem. So
Was Neil there?
who?
Neil
Armstrong?
and Bob.
Neil and Bob?
God, so stupid, Ed. Continue, Lewis. Pay this gentleman no mind.
Fucking Neil.
I call that anti-humor.
Guy. He just ruins the flow of the story. That's all. It's all good. So anyway, so we had a clog, right? And this was not related to the toilets. It was actually on the kitchen side, where randomly you will hear some gurgling coming upward, back up from the drain in the kitchen sink. And for those of you that leave, plates and glasses and stuff in there, the water that comes up doesn't look very clear, if you catch my drift. So this was an issue where I don't know if it was just from the second floor, if there was grease in the lines, or what the deal was, but it was getting progressively worse. So he came out here, and you typically would snake a line, either using the handheld ones that you crank, or you have the power ones that you plug in, and they have their own little oscillator, whatever you want to call it. And he literally comes out here with a half-inch.
Hold on.
Did you die again?
Say that word again.
Which word?
What you come out there with the tool?
The oscillation.
What'd you say
The
first?
size.
Did you do it again on purpose?
I made up a
Did you do
word. I said oscillator, so I'm
Yes,
I'm gonna
thank
go
you.
with oscillator. I like that word,
I knew I
oscillator.
fucking heard like,
The oscillator makes it oscillate. Yeah.
yeah. He I was like, put another Lewis word in there. Another fucking vocabulary word for himself.
I love making my vocabulary words, so it's good. So, any case, he comes out here. Like this, like the metal coil part, the snake. So
Mhm.
it's not attached to anything. It's just coiled up. It's like, I don't know, like 15, 20 feet long, whatever it is. He opens up the trap and he's just like pushing it down there by hand, and it's like that's not going to do anything. Like there's bends, you have 90-degree turns. Like you need something to actually crank it in there, and he's literally like shoving it in there by hand, and he's wondering like why is it not working? And I'm looking at him and I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm snaking it out. I'm like, that's not how you snake it out. You need a way to be able to get it to go down there. You need either like the hand crank, or it needs to be a power one or something. So the landlord calls in. I don't know if he's a plumber or a rent-a-plumber or a rent-a-cock. I have no fucking clue what this guy was. So he finally came here with a powered one, and he had to show him how to use it. And he started, snaking it out after like, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. He finally gets the water to start going down. And then I think he forgot to close the trap. And then he was putting he started flushing the toilets and running everything. And then it started backing up into the basement. And I'm like, what are you doing? So finally, he finishes up. The guy left the snake here in case he starts having issues with it again, and then he leaves. And this guy's like a hurricane. Any door or any light, anything that can be left open or turned on, he will not close it or lock it or turn it off. I call him Hurricane Bob because every time he comes in here, he leaves the gates open. He leaves the garage door open. He just did it now by putting shit into the garage. We were admiring the view. You were showing Dominican crack.
Sorry. He's gonna take a call next. It's gonna be cell phone time soon.
No.
Hey, yo, Bobby, ¿qué lo que? Just doing a podcast. No, not busy. What's going on? Not busy.
I'm not busy. I'm fine.
The problem is I was downstairs and then little man was up here and he freaking my whole office.
What do you mean? What do you do?
He pulled everything on the floor, so I was trying to grab a water and then I'm like, what the hell am I freaking rolling on? Fucking a whole bunch of stuff a whole bunch of toys that he left underneath it. So I broke one of his card toys. So it's like it's sitting there and I gotta hide it and throw it out before he sees it. Anyway,
casualty of war, I guess. I don't know.
Proceed.
So yeah, that's that story. I mean, there's the storm door. We had I want to say we had a windstorm, but I feel like every fucking time we have to put out recycling or garbage lately, it's been windy out. Why is it so windy all of a sudden? Is it because of the season change? I feel like
I don't know.
Global warming.
every day for the past 2 months has been windy for whatever
Shut up.
reason.
Global warming is fake.
Because Luigi shot that guy.
Ah, blessed wind.
It's the best wins I've seen in all my life.
The winds of change. Ah.
Yeah, Miguel's like a fucking Dark Souls character,
Oh my
right?
God.
Fucking blessed wind. Blessed wind.
Every
Oh,
single
like, oh,
time he goes
wind.
dark.
Winds howling. What game is that from? Oh, you guys didn't play it. Witcher 3. Winds howling.
Okay.
You say all the
Yeah.
fucking time.
What were we talking about?
Squirrel.
Your mom.
Wind. Wind, apparently.
The winds of
Oh,
change.
Oh, your garbage cans. Your garbage
So
cans.
yeah. So the one day was freaking windy as fuck, and then like the storm door just fucking swung open, and the wind it warped the door. It's like half metal, half screen up on top. It warps the door, and then the corner snaps, so the frame is like no longer attached in the corner. So now the thing's just warping back and forth as it's blowing in the wind. So mention it to him. I say, hey, look, the storm door is going to have to be replaced because that doesn't look fixable. Like the sheet was coming out of the trim and it was getting all bent out of shape and everything. I'm like, there's no way that's going to be bent back to be straight unless you want to take the time and take it apart and manually use some, I don't know, cutters or pliers or something and manually bend everything back into place, which that thing is old as shit. It's not worth it anyways. So he said, oh, yeah. So he takes the a measuring tape, measures the door frame, and then just disappears. Doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything, doesn't say, oh, I'll be back with a new door, nothing. Just poof, gone. A week later, it's getting worse again. Go to the landlord, hey, you came here, you took measurements. Are you gonna take it down? Because it's getting worse. It's like starting to fall apart. Like the screen is now like flapping up on top, and it looks like that's gonna fall out too. So it was like 3 weeks that went by, and the thing is literally about to fall apart. And one gust of wind, and it was gonna fall apart and go right into the cars. So I'm like, fuck this. I went out there with a drill and I dismounted the whole fucking door myself, and I threw it in the basement. And then, of course, I don't know if it was just perfect timing or what. He showed up that day. He was here. And he's like looking at the door like, what happened to the storm door? I'm like, you took too fucking long. Like the wind was practically tearing it apart. I took it down before the thing is like fucking falls apart and like hurts somebody. So yeah, he's just, I don't know. He just had his dirty look on his face. Like what the fuck? Were you trying to do my job? The job you're not doing to begin with? So yeah, there's that. One time we had problems with the furnace where the pipes are banging every time the heat turns on. So his fix every single time was to replace the vent valves. You know, the little piece on the furnace that hiss whenever the heat goes on at the end. Little vent valve. It
What's wrong with
really
the pipes are banging? Just put it on OnlyFans. Make some money.
would be nice, right? I could quit my job if I did that. I'm gonna take pictures of my feet and post it on there called Only Feet.
Oh, it's called Feet Finder.
Legit?
No free advertising.
Yeah, no free advertising.
Well, it
Tonight's
must be real
stream is
because I
brought
swear
to
to
you
God, it was
by
flooding-
Feet Finder.
Flooding my algorithm for a while. You know, well, it's my algorithm, so.
Wait, what are you searching
So
for?
you're saying you like feet, Miguel?
I don't. That's why I'm like, does he
I don't.
do it well?
He's like,
I don't
he's
have
like,
that
"You ready?
appeal."
Ready? He's like, I don't, and he's like googling it right now. I was like, let me see.
I'm not a feet. Never been a feet person.
Subscribe. Oh, so I guess we have it's the ASMR time.
Dave is getting his food.
Yeah, ASMR time.
Unbelievable.
He only eats during the podcast. I don't understand this.
I think I broke the rule. I ate. Remember, I had that big ass meal and I ate.
Chloe. I
So what's
ordered
on the menu?
for my daughter, jackasses.
Oh,
Sure.
uh-huh.
Meanwhile, you're gonna have a burger in your hand in
Shut
3,
your whore mouth.
2,
Damn it.
1.
Is she not allowed to order? Is she not allowed to answer the door to get her own food?
Well, she's knocked out next to me, so
What?
I try
There's
to
no
wake her up so she
excuses.
can eat.
No
Chloe.
excuses.
He's like this. Ready? Chloe, wake up. Chloe, are you sure you don't want to wake up? You want to wake up, Chloe? Oh man, my bad. Hey Miguel, I wanted to ask you. So, I about a few weeks ago, I finished watching Solo Leveling, the season 2, like just wrapped around. Lewis, I know you're not into anime, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. You will enjoy this one. Like this one, like it took me to like it pumped me up so much.
Is it porn?
Nah, bro.
Oh, then no.
It pumped me up so much that I'm like now scabbard. Like there's like 2 or 3 more that I want to wrap up that I started with Allison. That I wanted to give it another try. It just gave me like I don't know. Like I love this so much, bro. I FOMO'd myself because I am the formal prince. I went ahead and Crunchyroll released
Facts.
they released season 1 on a limited edition Blu-ray, but it comes with a whole bunch of other stuff. I liked this so much that I just pre-ordered it. I was like, this is such a good thing. I would watch it a few times because that's how good it is. I know for a fact I probably miss a few things because I'm pretty sure there's like with those animes you have to like, pay attention. No, you're on mute, dude. You're on mute. You're on mute.
You don't have to. It's not complicated at all.
No?
It's just a fighting anime. It literally is just like this guy just keeps getting stronger, beating the shit out of people.
It's like what the fuck? Like this guy's like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this, and next thing you know, he levels up, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And the last fighting scene of the season 2 was like, what? Like I can't wait till season 3 comes out already.
So I'll give you a fun racism story about the show. Because racism's fun.
Wait,
so,
are we not going to comment on the first waffle fry that Dave ate? He did it extremely slow.
I missed that.
Don't worry about it. I clipped it.
That was creepy.
Later.
I clipped it there.
I'm like, why are you making love to that waffle fry? What the fuck is going on? What am I missing here?
So it's based on a Korean book, novel, Korean comic, manhwa, they say. But it's made by a Japanese anime studio. The show is made by a Japanese studio. So in Japan, when you watch it and if you listen to the Japanese dialogue, they change his name to be more Japanese. And the country it takes place in, even though in the subtitles it'll say Korea and they're in Korea, in Japan, no, they're in Japan. Because in the show later, Japan is not shown that well. So this referred to as like another country. So they like completely changed it all it's like set in Japan with Japanese names because Japanese and Koreans didn't get along until Trump. So now they get along. Now they're all friends with China.
They all get along now.
Trump is Nobel Peace Prize winner and got a bunch of countries that hate each other to unite to hate us together. So good thing he did. One good thing he did.
I don't know how anime became into Trump.
All I know is we all know.
I can tell you how. Miguel
Miguel voted for Trump. We know.
I thought the food was for your daughter. See, I told you.
Yeah.
He ordered the food for himself.
Yeah. We knew that already. That was a front. Come on.
Dick fillet.
I would have been perfectly fine not ordering any food. She wanted food. I saw my most selected meal on there. I was like, why not?
Where's the beef?
A likely story.
Yeah.
A likely story.
I've heard the story before.
Anyway, you know what's coming up? NYC Anime Con.
Isn't that in September?
Mm-hmm. No, I think it's June or July.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, the dead air. You guys would think you'd be able to switch topics on me.
Yeah.
Do I gotta run everything? Do I gotta do fucking everything here?
It was just one time at band camp.
No, but it's just I was waiting for a punchline that you were gonna say like anime con like where are we going?
I'm the one that should have responded because I'm the other anime watcher. Ed's a poser and Lewis adamantly refuses
I'm
to
not
watch.
a poser. I'm the bootlegger. I watch you once in the blue moon.
At least I'm honest about it. I mean,
Ed,
Lewis,
I'm not interested because I'm broke right now, Miguel. To answer your question,
you're broke.
Fair enough. We're all broke. We live in America. Ed is the type we call him the FOMO king.
Oh, the prince. Prince. Because the king is Yoel.
You guys are pretty.
No.
All right,
no.
Did you just admit that you're Yoel's son?
Yeah, I am. Compared to this, I am.
So we're at New York Comic Con last year, and me and Ed's brother, we watched this show, Don the Don, anime, really good, and they were selling a hoodie, which I love. And me and
Oh boy.
me and Al bought the hoodie, and then Al bought it too, having never watched the show, just because we bought the hoodie. So then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get this hoodie too. Maybe I'll watch the show one day.
Don't get me wrong. It's on the list to watch. Even Allie told me, she's like, you have to watch it. It's just that, oh my god, I don't have any time. Like tomorrow, like I'm off tomorrow, so that means, but tomorrow I got things I gotta do. But like in the nighttime, I want to catch up and watch a whole bunch of shit. Like I haven't even watched the first episode of Last of Us. You know, like finally the pit is done, so I'm all relaxed. I don't have to freaking binge that shit. But
I
now
still
the
gotta
Last
watch
of
that.
Us,
I'm behind.
yeah.
The Pit.
Yeah.
You didn't watch The Last of Us yet? Did you watch it, Dave?
They all die. No, I have not watched the Last of Us.
No, that's
yet.
Lost.
They all were dead. That's Lost, which we all guessed. Whatever. Fuck Lost too. They ruined that show.
Yeah, but no,
That's
you're right. But you know what? My biggest problem with the anime is trying to get like I think Netflix spoiled.
Which one?
Like, well, first of all, Netflix spoiled the shit out of me because I get into it like My Hero Academia, right? I got into it, and then it stopped. Then you have to wait like 6 months, 4 months for the rest of the season to finish because I guess for whatever thing happened, and then it's like I don't know what to do, bro. Like I want to watch this shit like throughout the whole fucking thing. Like the Solo Leveling was pissing me off because it was a weekly thing, and I was like, dude, just drop everything, bro.
They're still animating. They're releasing it as they're finishing up the episodes. They're not like holding them back.
I know that. I noticed that because
Mm.
because when the dubs come out, they're like 2 episodes behind
Yeah.
the
Ew.
thing.
Ew.
So
What? Why would you
hold
know
on.
Why would you watch
This
it
is-
dub?
So I did. Right.
As if.
So I was watching the dubs, right? And then I got so antsy because your ass put something in the chat. Al was like, Al, did you see the episode? And I was like, oh my god. And then you guys started getting into details. So I closed the fucking app, right? And I just fucking sat here. I was 2
You're all
episodes
fucking
behind.
FOMO kings.
I
All of you.
was no. Yo, the show's that good. It was so good. I'm like, I'm gonna have to freaking sit here and read it. Allie walks in. She's like, Dad, what are you doing? And I'm like, I had to pause it. I'm like, what? She's like, you're actually reading the subtitles? I was like, look, man, your uncle and freaking Miguel, they started talking about it, and I don't want to fucking hear it. So I had to catch up. And when I caught up, I'm like, holy shit, like, what the fuck did I just watch? And then, like, as soon as the other episode dropped, I watched it right away before you motherfuckers started talking.
That's right.
See, FOMO
It's-
kings.
No, that has nothing to do with the FOMO case. Talk about
It's
You
just-
literally just
Spoil it.
explained it that it's a FOMO.
No, but FOMO, I
No,
think
no,
we
no,
refer to
no.
buying
He's talking
stuff.
No. He was talking about the Don. So I
Yeah.
bought the sweater. I haven't watched it, but I heard it was really good. So like I want to watch it because I'm pretty sure it's gonna probably be like a season 2, right? There's gonna be a
Yeah,
season 2.
it's already coming out soon.
Yeah,
Season two,
yeah.
I think.
So I gotta catch up and I gotta watch it.
Ah,
But yeah,
yeah.
man. It's funny because Allie's actually she's been reading the manga of Solo Leveling, or I guess whatever it's called in Korean.
Manhwa.
Manhwa. She actually has them, and she's been reading them.
So does Dave.
She's like already ahead of the schedule.
I need to start buying them again because the show pretty much caught up to where I'm at.
I thought it was already. The story's not finished.
No,
Oh,
he
That's
goes.
worrying.
I'm a little bit past where the show showed up.
don't say any
wants-
spoilers. Don't say any spoilers. No.
I mean,
No, no,
it-
no,
it's
no,
a-
no,
It's
no.
a it's
No.
a fucking gimme.
I'm okay
No,
with it.
no,
It's
no,
fine.
no. No spoilers. I am absolutely. I don't even watch like show previews. When it's like next week on, I'm like, skip. Nope. I don't want to hear any fucking next week on shit. Nope. No.
Hey, Dave, do you have Chloe the 17th of May?
Today is the 17th.
Of May. A month from now.
Let me see. Hold on. The fuck.
What are we organizing calendars right now? You think
No,
this is
no,
your
no,
press time?
No. I just totally forgot. I'm just asking him.
On stream.
All he has to say yes or no.
Hold on, guys.
Hold on 1 minute.
Let me check.
Go look at my calendar.
Siri, what's on my calendar for the 17th?
Hold on.
He's trying to add 1 plus
Yeah,
1.
shit.
So hold on. I have her
Wait.
this week. So next week I don't have her. Then this week I have her.
I have her the weekend of the 17th. Yeah.
Oh, see, look, it took him so long. I'm gonna send you an invitation for Sophia's birthday.
Okay.
This was absolutely not podcast material.
Half of the shit we say is not.
Is
is not
everybody on
podcast.
here invited? I'm confused.
Anybody who's watching the show, you are invited.
You guys were invited.
Everybody's invited.
We will send you the
Oh, I
address.
got-
Where's
Yeah,
Pablo.
it's Chuck E.
I got-
Cheese's, right?
So Lou, I was telling you earlier. So I applied for my New Jersey carrier permit, concealed carry, and finally I got my local PD finally sent me the letter to deposit the money. So I think in the next 30 days, I'm gonna be able to go. I gotta go to PA to get my PA license too, and I'll be able to carry and open carry in PA.
Just don't do a Plaxico Burris, okay?
Just don't remember. Just don't forget. You're still brown. You will get arrested for carrying.
Wow.
Wow! Talk about not
I'm
being
just
podcast
saying.
friendly.
It's still in America. It's still America. They're still gonna be like, shit,
Damn.
is that a
I,
real
on the
license?
other hand,
We'll
could
check
walk
that
around with
license.
an AR rifle strapped around my chest, and I won't get arrested.
Okay, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, right. Why don't you go ahead and do it?
All right. Maybe not at this state. If I go to Idaho, 100%.
I mean, you're light brown.
Just go to downtown
It's not gonna
Jacksonville.
work.
It's fine.
I'm just saying. The reason we have any gun control in this country is because black people started having guns. And they're like, oh, hold on, maybe we don't want the Second Amendment anymore. Hold on.
Yo,
That's what happened. That's what happened in California. They're all like, oh, we love guns, we love guns. All of a sudden, the Black Panthers have guns. Oh, hold on, wait, we got to do something about this.
what? They're equal?
We
What?
only meant, we only meant white
Is
people.
this
We only
Jersey
meant white
Medium or
people.
Miguel After Dark? I can't tell anymore.
I think it's Miguel After Dark.
It's the world after dark.
Oh my god.
What? I can't tell the truth now? That's what happened.
You just reminded me of the Black Panther scene from Forrest Gump when they were yelling at him.
It's like yesterday.
I haven't seen that movie in a
Miguel, yesterday, freaking Dave calls me, and then I'm like, I call him back, and I'm like, Dave, you called me? I didn't call you. And he's like, oh yeah, I must have dialed you. I'm like, this motherfucker, bro.
So where I was at
I don't want to hear it. I don't know what you were doing, and I don't know what you.
Not what I was doing. The reason I called you is because I just finished trying to call my sister. Both your names start with E, so I must have after I hung up with her,
Who?
I must put
Cloudy
my phone
Floats?
away. Huh?
Starts with an E.
What's her number again?
None of
Adrena?
your damn business. It's
She is of
1-800
age.
It's 1-800 fuck off.
Hey, what's her number? Maybe I can invite her for the birthday party too.
Hold on. Are you saying Lewis is not a good enough guy to date your sister?
That's what he's saying.
Ooh.
That is
Really?
100%.
That's what he's saying.
For
Yeah.
real?
Wow.
Yeah,
He's,
but-
he's absolutely right. I'm not.
Before Miguel makes it a thing, no guy's a good enough guy for my sister. Let's just put that out there.
But I'm gonna say of
I mean,
all
look,
the guys in your
look,
friend group, I would think Lewis would be like the
Yeah.
easiest recommendation.
Exactly. Like look at him. He's a
Like,
hardworking man.
Not me, but like,
No.
he's a mas puto.
He's like, fuck that gringo. Fuck him.
No. You can tell her. There you are. I'm cubano.
I
Hey,
would
you
love
do
to
the
see Lewis do that
salsa.
accent.
You'd be like, I do the salsa. You do salsa. I'll do salsa on my taco.
No quiero Taco Bell.
Talking about my sister, and no, I'm not gonna give you fuckers any more details in this.
Man,
I
I
was-
befriended her on FaceTime.
I was
on
in
FaceTime. You sure that's
New
what it's called?
York.
Can you forward
I
it
went to
me?
New York for a reason yesterday, but I took advantage of me being in New York. Me and my girl went to the spa, but we went to New York because my sister's first paid gig doing a show in New York is this weekend, and the first show was yesterday.
Are we allowed
Paid-
to ask what kind of show? Because I don't know
Yeah.
anything about. I don't know anything about your sister.
I'm
I don't know
already
your sister. I don't know anything
thinking about
about
a lot of things. Like, what type of show is this?
So my sister is, I guess, semi-professional, professional dancer or whatever. Well, I guess professional now because she gets paid.
What?
Like
hold on.
burlesque.
Not yes. Well, the show she's doing is burlesque.
I fucking knew it.
Exotic or- oh,
I
okay.
fucking knew it.
I'm fucking here waiting. I'm like, okay, what kind of shit she does now? Professional
No,
dancer. I know a
did
lot of
not-
professional
I
dancers.
did not go to a fucking strip show, you goddamn asshole.
You didn't go to her. You went to her show, right? The burlesque
I went
show.
to the burlesque show, yeah.
So you went to a strip show.
It's lingerie.
I know it's not the same. I know. It's not
Yes.
the same. I know.
They cover the naughty bits.
No, they don't.
Right,
Not
but
always.
the
And,
question
uh,
is,
Had pasties.
hold on. Listen.
My sister knew I was coming, so her outfit was a lot more moderate than what it traditionally is. She told me afterward. I was like, "Thank you very much for doing that."
How come you didn't let
Loose
Louis know
sales?
and Miguel? They could have went last night to support you. I mean, support her.
None of you fuckers are invited.
Wait, I don't want to go if he's there.
Wow.
I don't want the
No,
censored version.
But at least he can tell you where she's at, and you can make a road trip to New York just to see that show and support.
I
Can we
take
put
personal offense to this. Okay.
Put a GPS locator on his car.
Deep offense.
because you weren't invited, right?
That's kind of bullshit, man.
That Dave would say that about his own friends. You're all such garbage.
Right.
I can never hook up with my sister.
We got to go when
You're
he's
in
not
this-
there.
You're
I
in
don't want
this
the
friend
censored
group too,
version.
you know.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We're all successful. Matter of fact, let me send them the link to this podcast.
Okay, I'll put it to you fuckers another way. It's not that we're not successful or good people for my sister.
struggling with
You're all old as fuck. You're all older than me. I'm the baby of the group.
Listen,
I'm
man.
barely older than you.
You
How
know,
dare you.
I don't know what you're
I'm not-
talking about.
I'm
Look, you
25
look
years
older
old.
than me, bro.
I'm younger, so fuck you.
I'm the baby out of
You're
this group.
younger than me. I'm younger than you.
You're younger, but I look younger.
Called a Jersey fucking old ass podcast.
It's that nice polluted Jersey water that does it to me. That's what it is.
So,
Unbelievable.
so is this a gig that she does every weekend, or is like,
As far as I know, I'll try to get more information from her.
yeah, please, yeah.
But it's a very I'm not trying to talk down of it, but it's a low budget show, in a very small theater. And as far as I know, there's only 3 dates. I don't know if they're gonna open up for any other days.
So
It's
is
just
this
today and tomorrow.
is this theater in the corner, in the middle?
It's in New York.
Oh, so this is not like a I know there's like burlesque venues that have them like every week. So this is like a special show, like
This is an off Broadway show.
Alfred. Oh, okay.
So all kidding aside, so she's gonna be like she's only there for a little bit. Is it supposed to go like? Is it is it a constant thing or?
Like I said, there's only the dates. I don't know if they're gonna open up anymore.
Okay.
She is a dancer part of the show. So she's not an actress. So it's not like she has lines or anything like that. But she is a dancer because there's a lot of dancing in the show.
Right. I got you. That's
Wait,
cool.
so-
I mean, but it makes sense if she's starting off in that, and then she's there. I think she's like 22, 23.
A little older than that.
Yeah. So like just like that. That's not that bad. She's starting off, and then it could potentially lead into a main, like another role somewhere else.
Well, no. So because I bought her flowers as congratulations for her first show, and I took her out for drinks afterwards. So we were tired talking. So I asked her point blank. I was like, "Well, do you
So
ever
she
want
is over 21. Go ahead.
Fucking guy." I
Too old for me.
asked her. I was like,
Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio.
"Fucking Leonardo DiCaprio over here."
What the fuck?
Just kidding.
Fans are listening. That's the pedo bear right there.
This is why he can't meet my sister.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna say she's over 25. You forget about it.
Yeah, she doesn't pass the flying colors for him.
So I asked her if she ever wants to transition into acting, and she's like, no, she just wants to be a dancer. So she actually, one of the jobs that she's pursuing is to become a dancer on like a paid gig on one of the cruise ships, like a Disney cruise ship or anything like that, where
Okay, I seen those
they
people.
stay out and sea, and she's just part of the entertainment.
Yeah, they
Wow.
usually contract like for like 6 months, like 3 months
Yeah,
on, 3 months off,
and
whatever.
that's what she wants to do.
It's like 9 months, and then they're off for 3 months, and they come back for
Yeah.
9 months, something like that.
But they hop, like they'll get off at a port of call, and then they'll jump on another cruise ship that's like docked there. and then they'll
No,
go to that one.
no. Like they usually, when they have a contract, they're contracted for like that one specific line
Cruise ship, yeah.
cruise ship for X amount of time, and then the contract could be a 9-month contract. But you're right, maybe like halfway down the line they switch over to different things. But usually they're there for like I remember when I went to Europe, I met believe it or not a fucking Dominican guy. He was a fucking he was in a
Legit.
restaurant. Yeah, exactly. And he says, "No, I'm here for 9 months, and then I fly back to Dominican Republic for 3, then I come back for 9, and then it's like I'm in the
But what does
same
he
boat."
do? You just said you met a
He
Dominican
was-
guy.
He
He's a
was
professional Dominican?
he was a waiter. So he was a waiter.
Oh.
So we met him at the waiter, but that's not the only gig they do. He's a waiter, and then like he buses around in the afternoon, and nighttime he's a waiter. So they're working like 8 to 12 hour shifts or even more in a day.
Yeah, it's slave labor.
Right.
So
Miguel loves
just
cruising,
been
by the way.
I've just been corrected that it was not a burlesque show. It was just a show that happened
Yeah, I was
to wear
gonna say.
lingerie.
I don't think it's a burlesque. Yeah,
It was
I was gonna
just
say,
a show.
because if
Burlesque,
I mean,
burlesque
if there's-
involves stripping, which was not part of the show.
I
but
don't want to
also,
go
like
then.
you're saying, there's actors and stuff. Usually a burlesque show is just like a dancing performance, and you're talking
Yeah,
about there's acting. So I
but
think this is a
to-
show that
I
has like
do wanna-
burlesque scenes, maybe.
But is there
Give me a
singing? Did one of them sing, or it's just
Yes.
okay?
One of those things.
So it's like a
Is there
So-
a ping pong ball scene?
Oh,
No, you
I've seen
fucking
that.
scumbag.
I've seen that. I saw that shit live. Man, that's a talent.
I want
I
to defend
can't say that.
myself here.
Oh boy.
That is a talent, man. That is a total talent.
Can we show videos
So,
on stream?
Just
of this?
for one of our viewers, I want to.
Why don't you tell the name of the show in case people want to go to the show?
Asking for a friend.
I know what you're doing, Miguel. Fuck you.
I
No,
mean,
but for real, why
so-
would you promote her
in-
show?
yeah,
Nobody knows who your sister is.
yeah.
The description of the event is called a burlesque tale about the meaning of romantic love, featuring original pop music. So
Oh, wow.
there's my defense right there. Why I called it a burlesque, because they called that in the description.
What was the description? A burlesque show? What?
Okay, here's the name of the freaking show,
Thank you.
and
we
I
get the
hope the
URL and the
fuckers
address?
don't get in. It's called Love's Concordia Bar.
Let's look this show up. I'm not gonna go. Fucking getting to New Year's Eve is a pain. Oh, original cat. They have an album too.
hmm
Love
On
what?
Instagram.
Flea-
Love's
At the
Concordia
Flea
Bar.
Theater.
At the Flea Theater. God damn, you guys all looked that up fast as shit. Fucking hate you guys.
Oh, very.
It's critically acclaimed.
Is it?
Oh, there's an Instagram.
Wait,
Yeah,
is she
that's
one
right.
of the girls in this Instagram picture?
Lewis,
Oh,
don't talk like that.
Lewis.
Don't talk like that.
Lewis,
Use your,
knock,
use your, use your,
knock it the fuck off.
use your
I'm gonna start talking in this voice.
Listen, your sister is an adult. Stop trying to be the weird older brother. It feels incestuous.
Yo, how come you didn't invite us?
She was
Hold on. Hold on. How come you didn't? I'm
No,
mad at you.
we
How
have-
come you didn't invite this?
we
Look
have
at this
for
shit,
her.
bro.
But me.
Yo, look at this shit. How come you didn't invite us? When is okay? Oh, I'm gonna check if they have tickets for tomorrow.
It's all sold out.
Fuck
would
that.
have to,
Really?
you would have
So
to
they're
go on
probably
the
gonna
waiting
they're probably
list.
gonna get more dates then. They probably
Yeah.
have more dates open then. Oh, 16th to 19th. Yeah, it's just this weekend. It's interesting.
Oh, damn, they have a video. Oh, damn.
We have to end stream prematurely. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
I'm being-
damn.
I'm being told to send this this video to my sister so she could defend herself.
I
What
mean,
does she have to
So
defend
she can
herself
come
from?
on next week.
yeah.
We can have a special appearance. She could talk about the show.
She can talk.
Honestly,
interview her.
She probably would want to.
Yeah. Lewis has a few questions he has to ask.
You're
Holy
like
shit.
anti-promoting. You should be like, my sister has a show. Everybody get tickets. Make sure you fill up the crowd.
Why is it? Hold on. I'm watching
I
this
would
video.
promote-
Hold on,
I
guys.
would promote it my ass off on it or whatever. It's just I know you the fuckers are creeps.
Yo, I'm
No,
watching this
Miguel is the creep. That's
I'm
where you got
watching this
wrong.
show right now, right? And all I want to do is throw dollar bills on the freaking.
See,
Holy
it's Ed, that's the
shit.
Yeah,
problem.
where's the tip jar?
Who gives a fuck, bro? They're all adults here. They got the titties hanging out. They got the asses out.
Ed, you do not know how to say things in a funny way. You are just being gross.
Oh, am I?
You're just straight gross.
I don't know who's the creeper anymore. Who?
I learned from Miguel.
You two are equal.
I'm not even looking at it, but I learned from Miguel.
I've never talked like that. Please, I'm a
Shut
gentleman.
up. Yeah,
I'm a
right.
gentleman.
Yeah, right.
I am.
So anyway,
I'm a gentleman.
she did a very good job in the show. She was dancing. She
bet
was
she
even
did.
dancing injured. She was dancing injured, so she had to
injured?
go off.
Injured.
She hurt her knee, so there were parts that
Her knee. Interesting.
we're moving on. We're moving on subjects. We're changing the subject. We started talking about this last week, but we're playing Call of Duty, so we really didn't bite into the subject.
Oh,
It's like transition. Hurry up.
What do we think about them bringing back the direwolves?
I need a cigarette. I don't even
Oh,
smoke.
the direwolves. So, well, they're not real direwolves. It's kind of bullshit because they're
Copycats.
well, because they're using actually like regular wolf DNA as well. And I guess it's just the whole direwolf thing. Apparently, was just a like promotional stunt to get money because they do a lot of other research in other areas that's more helpful to humanity. So this is just like, hey, big splashy thing, but also look at all the other useful things we're doing. Please fund us. So
Right,
that's
right, right.
kind of like, so they're not like, their whole thing is not opening Jurassic Park. It's just, hey,
Well, yeah, but
look
they
at what
they
we're doing.
also they also well one okay. It's it may not be a diet because I kind of agree with you. Even though scientifically or genetically they might say it's fucking close enough. I don't know.
Yeah, of
Or what,
course.
but it's definitely a different species, right? They created something.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they modified it. They measured.
Combined two
Said,
DNAs.
yeah, well, they also said that they took the genes and made it so that like they took the skull and they measured how long everything's gonna be, and they genetically put it so that they're gonna grow into this. But you're right, it's not a dire wolf.
Have we learned nothing from Jurassic Park?
Of course
You
not.
know, before this story, I thought direwolves were just part of Game of Thrones. I didn't know it was a real wolf.
100%.
I never fucking
I
heard of
know.
direwolves before Game of Thrones. So I
No,
was like, oh.
I knew,
Hmm.
and I'll tell you why I knew about direwolves because they've been in video games. Actually, motherfucker, you
Oh,
had
yeah,
to
you're right.
you had to have known about direwolves before Game of Thrones because they were in Diablo.
Yeah, but I guess I never thought they were actually like real. That it was just like a fantasy, like a dire. Oh, it's a direwolf. It's like a werewolf. Okay.
Well, what about the woolly mammoths? Didn't they say they're going to bring them back too?
Well, yeah. So
They said
woolly mammoth and dodo bird, and then something else. They're planning
Oh.
on
Dodo
bringing back.
birds.
Here's an interesting thing about the dodo bird that actually has me excited because I remember reading this and I felt bad because I couldn't try it. Dodo
dodo
birds
bird eggs.
went extinct partially because the dodo bird meat by itself was inedible, inedible,
Inedible.
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 Um,
Don't trust
but
Lewis.
a, a tortoise that they could make soup out of, if you put the dodo bird into that, was one of the finest meals you could possibly have. They said it was so freaking delicious. This tortoise soup mixed with dodo bird meat, and that is part of the reason why both those things went extinct.
Tortoises aren't extinct.
No,
What?
this specific species of tortoise
Oh.
went extinct.
Uh,
But who has
Because
to
Well, then
it
we-
was
You know, a
it
dodo
was
bird will taste
over.
really good with a tortoise. Let me try it.
but then if they don't bring back the tortoise, isn't it pointless? We need both for the ingredient.
I mean, if they bring back the dodo bird, there's the potentiality of them bringing back the tortoise, but although they might not because, well, no, we're not gonna bring out the other species that caused the first species to go extinct, so maybe not. But I think,
I mean, they'll just make more.
yeah, they could just make more. But I
It's
remember
really
reading that,
expensive.
and I remember the description saying it was the most delicious thing. Everybody loved this thing enough where they hunted these things to freaking extinction. I was like, damn, I want to try that soup.
How have I never heard this about why the dodo bird went extinct? I was thought this was stupid. It
I
was a
knew they
stupid
were
bird.
extinct. I just didn't know why.
I just thought it just died out.
But then I have some other questions about them bringing back these things. Is the plan? I know they only brought back 3 or 4, or well, they
Mhm.
created 3 or 4, whatever terminology you want to use for this, or whatever. Are they planning to do more? And if they are doing more, are these things being created, bred, whatever vernacular you want to use?
Well, they have to have
simply
partial
for
source DNA.
simply because
Well-
of captivity, or did they want to make it enough that they could repopulate it so that they're out in the wild? Which to me sounds like it'll be a shock to the ecosystem.
Well, I guess it would depend upon where they're introducing it and like, is there still a need for that, like to reintroduce it to the ecosystem? Maybe they're still in balance. I don't know.
Well,
But-
if they're making one of each sex and they're going to be breeding, then what?
Well, I hope to make more than one of each sex, or else it's going to be a lot of inbreeding.
Well, there's I think 2 or
Yeah.
3 males and 1 female, so they're definitely making it of each sex.
I mean, I thought it was just like when they were making these species, it was just to promote their other endeavors. So I think it's just a gimmick for now. Just like, hey, come look at this. We're good.
And my girl just said like they're if we repopulate them, they'll basically be an invasive species, right? Because let's not forget, right? Like so, gray wolves are already pretty freaking massive, and these things are down near double their size. So these are big ass freaking wolves.
That's like a horse.
That was the whole point. You could ride the direwolves in Game of Thrones.
Mm.
Yes.
I want a direwolf. Just get me one.
Just get you.
I'll make
one.
you a copy. It's fine.
Yeah, make me a
Or you
copy.
can have Yoel 3D print you one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. 3D print me a direwolf, please.
So it's funny. I was reading a documentary like about the direwolves. I actually saw how they did it. They draw. So they got permission from a museum and they drilled a hole, like I forgot
Your
where in
mom.
the bone. Well, your mom was already there. Um,
You
they
get
drilled
the
it.
worst thievery.
Right, so they ended up taking like the genes from there, which is like I think it's like 14% or 14 something that they needed enough to recreate the dire wolf, and they're gonna try to do that again with the rest of the animals. I mean, the day they decided, hey, we're gonna do a T-Rex, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, bro.
Or a raptor?
Yeah,
Well,
fuck
apparently
that.
that's not possible because the DNA is too degraded. Like it's too long ago. There's no non-degraded DNA anywhere.
Life
was the whole
will
thing why they
find a
can't do it.
way.
Right.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
Okay. I hope. Go to DC.
So,
I already know the name
Or
he's going to give
Mar-a-Lago.
the first raptor. He's going to call it Luigi.
so yeah.
Come over here, my Luigi.
Raptors apparently were the size of chickens. They actually weren't these big. Jurassic Park completely made up that part about raptors. They're not that big or smart. They were just like chickens.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. It was a big disappointment when I read that.
Suddenly our audience is extremely disappointed now.
No, now we went from 100 views to 3 since you made that comment.
Yeah.
We did not go for no 100.
There's so many Jurassic Park fans out there. They're so sad.
But that's because my Chrome crashed. I had this open in 100 windows.
There you go.
Your bots, the
Alright, so
bots, the bots.
another subject that's branching off of this is so this has been a debate at work between a peer of mine and then everybody else at work. Me and him first started the conversation, then we started asking other people because our viewpoints are opposing to each other. He asked me point blank, do I believe that dinosaurs are even real?
Oh, fuck off.
Well, hold on. Here's his. Here, you guys obviously know what mine are. Miguel, at least I know
Yeah.
Miguel knows what my
Is he a
viewpoint
flat earther by any chance?
He might be a
He's
younger,
not, but
younger
it's in the
creationist.
same vein.
Hold on, the Earth
He
isn't
pointed
flat.
out. Shut up, Ed. Here's his reasoning, and I'm not saying I agree with it, or even if I think it's logical.
I don't even like platforming morons like that with their stupid views. They
He
get
already
that-
sounds like a
take
dumbosaurus.
that shit to
So
Joe Rogan. Take that
First
shit
of
to
all,
Joe Rogan.
he's one of our freaking viewers, so calm down with insulting.
we just
You're
lost our own.
retarded, sir. You're retarded. Remove yourself from the gene.
We just
pool,
lost our
please.
only viewer.
His viewpoint is
Just drooling when he talks.
after the mass
He starts licking the window.
extinction
Yeah.
after the mass extinction event.
So he believes in the
Which-
mass extinction event.
Well, no, after the mass, which he also
my God.
contests, but we'll
Okay.
get into that right now.
Okay.
He's saying he was like, well, why did all these other animals survive that
road?
branched off into something, right? Like, for instance, there was saber-tooth tigers, and he was like, fine, saber-tooth tigers are gone, but I believe they existed because now we have tigers. And like he gave other examples or whatever. He was like,
Because
why don't we have a
life
current?
finds a way.
Why don't
We
we have a
do.
current example of a dinosaur?
We do. They're called fucking birds.
Yep.
He doesn't believe that they evolved into birds.
Okay, so
Question
so
though.
we don't have an example of
How
it. Here's
old
your
does he think
example.
the Earth
No.
is? I'm curious.
Yeah, so that was some of my counterpoints, right? Because he was like, well, this mass extinction happened. It had to happen again. And I told him, I was like, dude, the dinosaurs were on this Earth for 180 million years. The mass extinction event happened 66 million years ago. We haven't reached a halfway point.
Yeah.
So it's not because
What do you think?
these
Does that happen every 4 years? Not an election.
these
Well,
things-
there's a very
these
good
things
explanation
happen,
for this, right?
but they happen very rarely over a long speed. Because then
We
he was
fucking
like,
hope.
exactly, we freaking hope, we fucking hope. Because then he was like, because then I looked up the crater that the asteroid that, and I told him, I was like, well, it's this size. This thing was freaking massive. And he was like, well, what's the biggest one? Because I told him, like, this is the second biggest crater on the planet. And so I told him what that one was, and he was like, well, when did that happen? I was like,
Does he not
2 billion
understand?
years ago.
But
that
but,
crater's 2 billion years old. So like he just doesn't grasp the concept of that time.
but you
Like
don't.
he kind of shut up at that point because he was like, oh, okay.
But he doesn't understand like what actually happens to the Earth's ecosystem when something of that size hits the Earth and it literally blocked out the sunlight for a long
And-
time and killed almost every plant on the planet, which a lot of those animals ate as their food source, and then a lot of the carnivores ate the herbivores,
As
and
it
they went
is
down
today.
too. And it
As
was
it is
only
today.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's only like what was it? It was only like animals like under like what was it like 60 pounds or whatever that
Yeah.
were able that they were more scrappy. They were able to burrow. They were able to get into warmer spots and everything. That were actually a little bit more resourceful than all the bigger animals that needed a lot more food just to stay alive. And you got to remember, what was it? Half the planet, or at least I think a third of the planet, that flash from when it hit set like half the forest on fire in one shot. So that was all the food source like within the first day. And then the rest of them starved to death and the average temperature of the planet dropped like 10 degrees, so it was a lot colder. So it was snowing in a lot more places that it normally didn't snow. So there was like a huge ripple effect
Yeah,
that lasted
it
for
happened all.
it lasted for decades. And that's
But
what
wait.
the extinction event didn't happen in one shot. It happened over a long period of time.
But was this before or after Jesus rode the dinosaurs?
Fucking hate you, Miguel.
That's the blurry. That's that's where the lines are blurred. We don't
And
know
and
yet.
that's the thing, like, and I'm not a scientist to be able to explain this to him or whatever. But I was like, hey, that's what this happened. Exactly what Lou just said. I'm like, these things
Yeah.
happen. Tsunamis, enough particles in the air that blocked out the sun.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it
mass-
took the Earth like I think a few
You
hundred
sound
years
like
to kind
a
of rebound
fucking
from that.
libtard right now with your science and evidence. Just believe that
Okay,
the Earth is
idiocracy.
10,000 years old. Okay? That's it. God created it. He put the bones in the Earth to trick us.
That's
Don't
what
be
he
tricked.
said. I said
Also
before, I'm
believes-
like, how old does he think the Earth is? Because if he says 5,000 years, then fuck that guy.
It's 10,000, I think.
he also believed, he was like, well, what if somebody planted bones? And I'm like, all right, now we're getting ridiculous.
They 3D
I was like,
printed it that long ago. Come on.
all
Yeah.
over the planet, people
Yeah.
simultaneously. There's branches of humanity that didn't even meet each other.
The Illuminati. You heard of them?
And I was like, all decided at the same time to freaking dig these bones. I mean, to bury
We're not that
these
organized.
fake bones.
You cannot. So this is always thing is like they're not coming to their conclusions logically. They've already had the thing like sounds weird, and because I don't understand it, it's a conspiracy.
No,
Like, they
they're
don't-
pre-programmed by
He
some other
is a
dipshit that told
self-
them.
Free thinker? Free
self,
thinker?
self-professed conspiracy. Whatever you call those people.
Right, R word. We call them the R word.
Conspiracy.
Really smart.
Da-da-da-da.
smart. Really
Yeah.
smart.
It's
this is-
it's so annoying to call yourself a conspiracy theorist because it means like no evidence would convince you because all the evidence is also part of the conspiracy. Like, okay, so then what's the point of even talking about this? Because if I prove, there's no arguing with
You're stuck in
non-logic
a
like that.
you're stuck
A
in a
loop.
loop. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a loop.
Yeah, I even sent him a video because Neil deGrasse Tyson had a video. He was like, he was answering the question, how do we know an asteroid killed the dinosaurs? He was like, well, we know an asteroid hit crater, right? We know the asteroid hit, right?
Mhm.
We don't know 100%, but we have a lot of evidence that we can deduce.
Yes.
Most likely, this is what happened.
And he says we know when
It's
that
just a
asteroid hit.
theory.
We know when that asteroid hit, and we have not found a single dinosaur fossil. He was like, not even 1 centimeter above that. That
Yeah,
dirt line or
layer,
whatever
whatever.
layer.
Yeah.
Since the asteroid hit. So he was like, that by itself is evidence that this asteroid caused the event. Things died. Those things that died did not exist past this point.
It's just it's
There's,
exhausting.
And here's
It's
another-
exhausting.
What
one
is
thing that he
called?
said that drives me nuts is like he'll Google stuff, right? So for instance, he'll Google that gorillas were discovered in 1840 or some shit like that. Whatever the date is that he discovered when he Googled it. And
Mhm.
I've been trying to explain to him. I was like, you're taking the discovery part. It's not that human beings didn't know gorillas existed. 1840 was the first time it was documented. That it was written down on paper that, hey, here's this species. We're gonna call this thing a gorilla. Here's the description. I was like, they were
And
known.
also documented by like people who we know. Like, right, other cultures could have, but we didn't interact with those cultures, and so
Right.
it's like Western discovery.
Right.
Like,
Because he takes that like as the gospel. Like it says it right there on Google. It's in black and white. We didn't know gorillas existed until 1840. Look how
You know,
recent that was.
You know
but
what
then
he
you say
is?
that no,
He's that person that it's like, you know how people see something on YouTube and they'll say something like it's not factual, but they make it so believable and be like, well, I found it on YouTube and it must be. Wow.
We have to
dude.
have media
Common
media
sense.
literacy media literacy courses.
So
Be
that
like, oh, so we discovered America in 1492. Did it start existing that day? Did it appear from the fucking ocean and it didn't exist before? Like, hey, don't
So-
be you know.
when he says about like the dinosaur bones not existing or at a certain period of time, especially in certain areas, like it reminds me a lot of survivorship bias. I don't know if you ever heard about that bias where it's World War II planes that made it back
Yeah.
and landed, and they had a shit ton of shots all over the body of the plane, and they saw certain concentrations in certain spots of the plane, like in the middle of the body, on the tips of the wings, and they're like, oh, we have to add more armor to those spots to help increase the likelihood that they'll be able to make it back here. But they didn't think, well, the areas that there are no bullet holes are the areas that need armor because those are the planes that came back that had no shots there. Most likely, those are the ones that were shot down. So
Yeah.
that survivorship bias is exactly that. So, okay, if there's no dinosaurs buried in that particular area, most likely they were probably vaporized when that meteor hit because there's a huge blast radius. It's like being in the blast radius of a nuke. It doesn't matter if it's bone, flesh, wood, stone, a lot of stuff just vaporized in and around the area of where the thing hit. So the entire like part of Central America, the southern part of the United States, and again, the United States wasn't shaped like it is today. It looked a lot different because of the way the tectonic plates have been pushing it kind of away from that area. But that's kind of what it reminds me of. Yeah, there's not anything in that area because the impact of the crater was so violent. It vaporized a lot of shit that was in that area to begin with, which is why I don't think they ever found any fossils in that area. Did they?
No,
They said it was fake.
where the asteroid hit was off the eastern coast of the southern tip of Mexico.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I only know
peninsula.
that. And it's so
And then there's a tsunami
in
that,
my
that
mind is because
went,
I was looking shit up to counterpoint
yeah.
this shit.
Yeah.
This
But
guy's
why are your
viewpoint.
why are yours? This is what annoys me. Oh, well, why? Oh, it's because you read it. It's real. But if I read it, it's fake. And it's like, I don't know why that you can't tell when like freedomweekendwarrior.eu-rs-s is the same as like a major scientific article. I don't know why
was
you
really
don't understand why certain things don't have different weights. Like, I don't know why you can't understand why this article with 400 typos, it looks like it was translated from 5 languages, is the same as a well-written, well-researched article. I don't know why you can't tell the difference, but I can't begin to explain it to you. You know, like, I can explain it to you. I can't make you understand because you're too stupid. Your brain doesn't work.
I lost
apparently.
brain cells just explaining it.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. I can give you all the facts, but if you can't understand, I can't change your brain chemistry to make you smarter. Just learn that you're dumb instead of thinking you're smarter than everyone else.
Just learn that you're
accept
dumb.
it. You have to. I wish dumb people would knew they were dumb sometimes because it would make life so much easier.
He sounds like a certain cousin that I know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Talk about survivorship bias.
Oh boy.
It's just, I can't just. It's like the tweet I read. It's like, I knew growing up that the world wasn't filled with competent people, but I never knew it was this dire. Like, it's amazing how many stupid people there are in the world. It's
Well, I mean, look,
mind-boggling.
you know what it is? That whole thing of misinformation. You just need one person to say, "Oh, that's
Mhm.
real," with no basis, no nothing. No one's gonna fact check it because that person said it's real.
Because they want it
It's
to
real.
be real.
Right, and that's the society that we live. Is unfortunately there's a lot of people. Like, for an example, I know that you do, Miguel. You when you read the news or read any article and it sounds like too good to be true, you fact check it, right? How do you do it? You try to
Or
see
else-
this other site
Yeah.
that
And
you're
what do I
gonna
get called?
trust.
What do I get called when I do that? Oh, negative Nancy. Because I'm like, that sounds suspicious. And
Right.
immediately, it's so annoying.
And then you
But
find
who's
it.
gonna fact check the fact checkers?
Oh, you
So-
know everything.
Right. So, but that's what happens, right? So, like, as I watch the news, like this earlier today, my dad says, "Oh, did you see what happened in the news?" I said, "No, I don't watch the news." I said, how I get my news is I'll go to certain sites, I'll read it, what I want to see, and then when I see something, I'm like, this doesn't make sense, and then I try to see if it's somewhere else, and I can't find it. I'm like, yes, he's bullshit, right? But my parents, they watch TV and they were like, "Oh,
Ugh.
you heard what happened to Ramon?" I was like, "Who's Ramon?" He's this guy that he got arrested and he got sent to El Salvador, and I'm like, "Okay."
That's real. That's
And
real.
then, and then
That happened.
but hold on.
Sounds fake.
But apparently this guy that they were telling me, he was like he committed a crime,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, so if he committed a crime, I mean, he should not be here, right? If he's in the paperwork, whatever. But like these are things that I'm like, okay, I don't watch this shit. I really don't care about it. Like, is it happening? Yeah. But what I'm gonna do? I could be driving one day and I get DWH driving while Hispanic, and they're gonna ask me for paper, and I'm gonna be like, what papers? Here's my license, right? Like, what the fuck are you talking about papers? And it could happen. A lot of shit could happen,
Looks fake. We'll sort this out in El Salvador.
right? We're sorry. Like, let me see your tattoos. What tattoos? Quickly, let's run them by a tattoo. Let's do MS-15 on them.
They're gonna start barcoding us with tattoos. Watch.
Yeah. I wonder when that happened before.
I've seen that movie before.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen all.
Before.
Actually, it's
Wait,
actually the most infuriating part
hold
of
on,
living
the-
in
the-
current
What was
day
that
America.
Justin Timberlake movie where you only had a certain amount of time
In
Time.
time.
In time.
in
In
time?
time.
That's
Yeah.
what we're gonna turn into.
That was actually a pretty good movie, though. I
It made no sense.
It made no
The
sense,
premise-
but it's
the premise made zero sense. but I did watch it and enjoy it.
But you
It
know
was
what
enjoyable.
you know what they say, right? History repeats itself.
Yeah. But it's just I'm like, it's a bunch of people who didn't like actually read the history
Right.
and like, well, you just like to call everybody a Nazi. Motherfucker, you're a Nazi. I hate to break it to you. Like, I already could see it happening like in 50 years when they're writing this history after America collapses, because the problem with like fascist governments, like with Trump, is that they don't, the one weakness is that they don't actually care about competence. They only care about like sucking his dick. So you can be the smartest motherfucker in the world, but if you tell him something he doesn't want to hear, you're gone, even if it's the right information. So that's always self-sabotaging because they don't care about reality. They only care about their fake reality. So eventually the U.S. will collapse, and in 50 years, the word MAGA will be the same as the word Nazi. They'll be like, wow, can't believe you sound like a fucking MAGA right now. Like, it's going to be the same history after the U.S. collapses. That will be the new Nazi word. It will be, because there's no, what are they going to take over the world? No, they're too stupid. They're too stupid. They're just good enough to collapse this country. That's it. They're not going to do anything else but collapse this country.
Ed,
So,
chat's making fun of you, by the way.
Yeah, I was just about to call that out.
MS-15. I thought it was MS-13.
It is, but I
I didn't
purposely
even say
said that. No, I purposely said I purposely said it MS-15. That's why I looked at you guys to see if you guys were gonna catch it.
I didn't
said
get
it.
it.
I heard it. I'm just like, I don't know.
Right, I
If he's-
didn't. I didn't want to say.
Purposely tune out
I just
Edric
left
every
it
time.
alone.
Me too.
I thought he was doing his.
Um,
I thought he was doing his.
MS-68, and I owe you one.
but so
5800 5080 confusion again. He always flips the numbers.
I said 15 because I didn't want to say MS-13 because I know there's probably freaking AI generated. Like, oh my god, they're talking about this.
Like, oh, no, they're watching me. They're gonna find out where I
And
live.
then they're gonna watch the whole podcast, seeing how Miguel is in about like 10 seconds. The ding dong.
Hey, listen, a viewer is
Hey,
a viewer.
Julio.
At least
Boom,
somebody's
boom,
watching.
boom. FBI, open up.
It'd be like, hey Julio, you're coming to El Salvador. No, my name's not Julio, it's Miguel. Same shit. Let's go.
I mean, it is same shit. It's true. It's true. I should change my name to Michael. That's a good idea right now. Let me change my name over here.
Hey Miguel, I'm sorry. My name is Michael. What's your last name? We don't talk about that.
Get in the back of the van. I don't want to hear this shit.
Michael
I'm,
Smith.
Michael Smith.
I'm very proud of the fact that I'm the only guy that doesn't list his real name. You know, you guys call me by my real name. I'm the
Your
only
name-
one that's
Your name still looks foreign to me. so-
Yeah, right.
Definitely not an, definitely
I don't
not
know.
an American
You're
name.
you're not doing yourself any favors.
I don't know any dressing. What part of the world is that from?
It must be. It must be from South America, Mexico. Let's send them back. El Salvador.
Talking about unique names, and this is way off topic. We all know the actress Sigourney Weaver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
How many fucking Sigourneys do you know?
Yeah.
One?
Yeah.
You're right. No,
Sigourney.
right. None.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, is she the
Only
only
one.
woman? Is she the
But is
only
that-
woman on the planet with the name Sigourney?
Now you're gonna
Is that her
Google.
real
You're
name?
telling me-
Is that her real name? Because sometimes these actors They changed their names
Yeah.
to make it look good.
But you'd think there would be people named after her. She was a very famous actress, a real like,
Right?
symbol of like powerful women.
Right?
So her name's
Right?
And-
Susan.
Right, but did nobody name their kid Sigourney?
Her name is Susan Alexandria Weaver.
Okay, fine, but
I
the
didn't
point
know
is,
that.
nobody named their kid after her actor.
Yeah. Sigourney is
Wow.
incredible.
So why is she
Like,
called Sigourney?
and
Where'd
everybody's
that-
very common. Like nobody, I've never heard anybody say like Sigourney. That's such a weird name. It's like a very acceptable name. It's just unique as hell. Fuck.
Well, because we grew up, it always existed. We just
Yeah.
thought it was a name. Wow.
So you,
I'm gonna name my dog Sigourney.
Hey, Sigourney, come over here.
Just so I can have.
He's
some
the
other
second
fucking
person
Sigourney
on
in the
this
world.
earth.
Yeah.
so there's people that are not comfortable naming their kids Sigourney, but there are people out there that will name their kids Sharkeisha. Remember that viral video from back in the day, Sharkeisha?
I mean, listen. Every name is weird you're not comfortable with. You know what are you gonna do?
There's
Unless
actually
you
a whole
got
bunch.
Sharkweed.
So there's actually a whole bunch. So Jamie Foxx, his real name is Eric Marlone Bishop.
Well, but Jamie Foxx is also a real sounding name. I know it's,
Yeah,
well, it's not like
there
a Hollywood
are
name,
other
but I mean,
Jamies.
yeah, there's Jamies.
So Michael Keaton, his real name is Michael John Douglas.
But at least it's Michael. He kept the
And
first
Jay.
name.
Oh, here it
Michael
goes.
Douglas
Tina Fey, right? Her real name is Elizabeth Stanima?
It's probably just a normal. You can't read it.
No, it's like
Ask
let me see.
GPT
Tina-
to pronunciate.
Tina Fey's real name. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah, but a
Stamatina.
lot of them do that. Though.
Stamatina.
Sounds
A
Greek.
lot of them change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
all
don't give
change
it a
their
stage
name.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah, is it-
stage names.
I like that stage name. I'll give it a few
Tina Fey
dollars.
is definitely better than. Well, that's her middle name though. It's just Elizabeth Fey. Tina Fey. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like it's funny that all these people have these, like like I think Michael Keaton said that like, he's retiring. He doesn't want to be called Michael Keaton no more. He wants to be called his real name now. Like it's weird,
But his real name is Michael. So
right? But like the last name Douglas.
Oh, she chose her name after a character from The Great Gatsby.
But wait, we have a Michael Douglas.
I'll be right back.
No. How dare you?
Okay, Yoel. Another Uber Eats delivery.
Yeah,
Let's take a break. I'm gonna get a drink.
He went to go rub one out.
we'll be right back. Yeah.
I'm being considerate and not using the bathroom on the mic.
It's like all this talk
Uh-oh.
about Sigourney. I gotta rub one out.
Sounded like he was straining there when he said that. You want to hear that part?
As long as you're not pushing a
Trying to
stone
be
like Sam,
considerate.
please come out.
Little man is awake.
Uh oh.
Little man is hyper.
Little man is bouncing off the walls.
All right, let's see. Do we have another? No, I think. Is it time?
We've been talking
Oh,
for an
so
hour
we're
and a
talking
half
about-
already.
Yeah. So, so we were going to talk about actually. Chinese government is now basically full on.
Oh boy. CCP's watching now.
Well, I'm going to be complimentary to them. They have launched a full like media blitz, promotional campaign, marketing, the giant markups on American merchandise, like for the luxury goods and blah blah
Oh
blah.
yeah, the TikTok videos.
The TikTok thing where people are like you can just order directly from us and get your. And the one thing I saw was
$2 for a Gucci bag.
well, it was an Hermes bag, and the guy was like, "Hey, this is an Hermes bag. Here's the bill of materials, right?" And the difference is, he said this. He said, "You can get this Hermes bag that retails for like 20,000 from us for like 1,000 or something like that." But then he was talking about the bill of materials. It's like they do use the top quality leather. They do use the top. Everything in the bag is top quality materials, and the bill of materials just for the product, just for like the materials, leather, blah blah, not labor, came out to around $600 to $800 for a bag that's like 20K, which obviously is still a huge markup. But then he's like, the real bag. They said like, oh, you can get the real bag from us, but the difference was, the real bags are put together in, I think it was either Italy or France. I don't fucking know. I'm not a fashion guy. It would say Italy or France. It's actually done by professionals in those countries, not using cheap Chinese labor, but you can get it from them for much cheaper using their cheaper labor. And I'm like, you're not really, but it's not the same bag then, because you're not using the actual laborers that make it. You may not be as good as the real people at making it. So that was a little cheap, but it's like, it is true that the A lot of it is just you're paying for the label, you're paying for the logo, and
Oh, but that
you're-
was always
That's always the
Oh,
case.
but I mean, that's why I was surprised. People were like, "Oh my god, really? That's the market?" But I'm like, I feel like I've known that my entire goddamn life. Like the materials may be slightly better, but not
Well,
100 to
I-
200 times fucking better.
I don't think it was. I don't think it's that people are shocked that there was a huge markup. At least I sure as hell hope, and I
Again,
would
you
feel fear for
underestimate the
humanity that
stupidity of
people
people.
don't know.
They
Is,
don't. People don't.
I think it's more that getting in front of the manufacturer was never accessible. Like that was never a thing before.
Right, because there was a part
But
of
you're-
like a rule or something they had out of respect, and they did it like that. But now,
Right.
it's like full war with the U.S. and they're like, you know what, we really don't care because you're still gonna buy it anyway. If you don't buy it from us, you're still gonna buy a Gucci bag, which is the same thing as this whatever bag.
But no, they don't. I think they don't have the.
No, they don't have like the logo
actual
or
label.
anything.
Yeah, they don't.
No,
So-
no, they
But
don't have
that's
the actual
that's
label.
but that
You
is
all
what
can
has
3D
value.
print it. It's fine. What does it
Nice.
say? Berry Monkey?
But really, the logo is the value because it's like when you go to Canal Street and you're like, "Oh, that's not the real bag though," because the logo. It's but like people are paying to say, like the money why you're paying $20,000 for a bag is to say I can afford a $20,000 bag. So if it's not the same, then you don't get the status because it's all about status. It's not about actual quality because it's not worth it other than bragging rights. That's what you're paying for is bragging rights. It's a flex. It's like peacocking, So it's like
So
it literally
I-
has value for being expensive.
I don't think the ultra luxury brands like the Hermes bag that Miguel was talking about or whatever else, I don't think those are gonna be impacted. But I think the more affordable stuff like the Nikes, the Air Jordan, stuff like that, if it's real and you could get it, because unless something's changed, and I
Here's
never
what Nike
cared
did.
enough to look it up, our Nikes are the materials are gotten from China and put together in China.
Vietnam. Nike is all
Okay.
Vietnam now. Yeah, no, it's true because Vietnam also got
Well,
huge tariffs.
whatever
And that was a big thing.
Chinese equivalent of that, right? Like there
Listen.
is shit. I think. Shut up. Basically, what I'm saying is, do we think there's going to be, and this could impact a mutual friend of all of ours? Should we expect the markets to be flooded with these direct from China products?
But this is the thing. They've always been flooded with knockoff goods. The
You
thing
got
is, I would be
Temu and
interested-
Alibaba, like that's a
I
Yeah,
would
but-
actually.
But
I would
I would
care
have to
about
go
the
to.
label. So listen,
I
some
would
people
have to go
they
to-
want real Nikes. They want real Nikes. So that's not you're never
Right.
like you can flood it, but the real, actual, genuine article is always going to have more value just by being real. For me, I would love to pay direct. Like, I just want the higher quality for the cheaper price. Like the bill of materials, if it's really good, I'll pay extra. But why am I then have to pay like $20K when I could pay $500? Like maybe then I'll buy it if it's more reasonably priced with the good quality. But I'm not going to pay extra just for the label. So like I don't think it'll affect like brands. But like if I just want to buy a nice pair of pants and I don't care about the label, why wouldn't I then buy the more expensive one with no logo? Then it's better quality and cheaper. Then that's what I would rather have. I don't care about the fucking logo.
So one of our viewers, not in direct chat, they said that
Put it in chat. Give us some fucking goddamn engagement. You son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
I believe they're driving. That's why. Feel like calling people stupid who don't
And
agree
they're-
with you.
and they're
is the whole reason
texting?
why Kamala lost.
They all
They-
say that.
they-
They all say that. They all say that.
they
And guess
could,
what? I don't give a fuck. You're still stupid. Because if you self-sabotage yourself because you got your feelings hurt, you're a fucking snowflake and a bitch. That's it. So fuck off. Sorry, you're stupid.
They
I
could
break it to you.
voice to text.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
You hurt my feelings, so I voted for the racist piece of shit who's going to sabotage the country. It's your fault I did this. I'm sorry, I can't help your stupidity. That's a stupid reason to vote for somebody else too. So you're just doubling down on stupidity. That's not helping you. Whatever. I hurt your feelings. This is the people like, you're all snowflakes. Oh, you're so mean to me. I can't vote for you. Fuck off. Fuck off. You fucking pussy.
You
Jesus
got them all
Christ.
riled up. Look what you did, Dave.
I can't stand the people who call other people snowflakes.
We were
Say, like,
just getting him down to bed.
you're insulting me, so I can't vote for you. Ugh.
Look at the conclusion that
Ugh.
Miguel jumped to, because I know, I know the point of view that this person is talking from is,
Being a bitch? Yeah,
Basically, what Miguel is saying is when you have just that one narrow viewpoint is what fucking fucking
Smacked down
is
by
why
Miguel.
the politician that they support lost because we're just going. We're like, oh well, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid, or whatever is why.
Or racist. Don't forget racist.
Anyway, whatever. What's the next topic?
Listen,
Money, sex,
how
and drugs.
am I gonna not say you're stupid when when literally we have this thing like, well, these tariffs, why am I paying extra? That's what tariffs are. No, Trump said the other countries pay them. That's stupid to believe that. It's stupid. Stupid people believe that.
We get it. Who are you yelling at, Miguel?
He's yelling at the audience because they're too
I'm yelling at the
stupid.
person texting and driving and saying this is why he voted for fucking Trump. That's what I'm yelling at.
Voice to text. Voice to text is legal.
Man,
Okay.
look what you
That's
did.
not the point.
You woke up the rage in him.
I told you the way. Here's a secret. I'm always angry.
All right, Miguel's
Okay,
our
Hulk.
Hulk.
Hulk smash.
Miguel's our Hulk. I'm Captain America. Lewis is Black Widow because of those titties.
I need some more of them. I need some more of that sleep juice so I can go back to being
And
Bruce Banner.
we'll call Ed Thor because he's the illegal immigrant.
I'll be right back.
The illegal alien. Thor's the illegal alien, so that's
Wait, Miguel, where are you going? Get back here.
I'm still listening.
Motherfucker ran away.
I need my,
See what
I need my
happened?
sleep juice.
You start talking about Dora the Explorer, and he runs away. He went
He's
to go
like, what the
explore.
hell is this shit?
He went to go explore the power function of the bidet.
I went to go explore my fucking beer fridge.
he went boom.
Right?
He
He's got
was-
his short fuse. He's fucking exploding.
He went to get his ass power washed. That's why.
Wait, what does that say? You will die chasing what?
The American Dream.
Oh,
This is-
that's tonight's
these are
theme.
these are the new shirts that we're gonna be seeing every time we hang out with Miguel. Miguel's gonna have a new thing.
Oh my
This is
god.
actually-
Where do you find it? Where do you find these online, or do you go?
This was
through-
Comic Con. I bought this at Comic Con.
Oh, okay.
It's protest or consumerism.
Where's your Luigi hoodie?
Oh, I want to get one. Actually, I saw a really cool hoodie from another
How
Instagram
come you don't buy
account.
the? How come
But
you
it
don't buy
was,
the coat?
The coat? What coat?
Yeah, the coat that that everyone started buying because it was when it was rocking when he killed the guy.
Oh, I don't know. I need something a little more
'Cause
obvious.
that's
He needs
giving
more flair.
That's giving a brand more money.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck them.
So get the knockoff.
There you go.
Ooh.
Get the one straight from China.
It's on sale
I'm
on
not-
TikTok,
I'm not
$3.99.
pro China either. Like I don't give a fuck. Like fuck China too, but like
Well, no, it's not
Well,
pro
Miguel's
China.
fucking
It's
everybody.
just pro the
damn.
American business that profits off.
I
of
found
China.
I found it. I found it online.
Wait, are we talking about for profit again?
No, it's called the
That
the
profit
Luigi.
thing- That how old is that profit topic? Holy shit, that is never gonna die.
Well, it was the title for our Telegram channel for like 2 years.
Mhm.
It's like burned in my brain. Wait, what are you talking about, Ed?
He's never
No,
gonna
I'm
live
gonna-
that down. It's
I'm gonna
great.
put the jacket in the chat. Miguel, look.
Oh,
it's only-
he found the jacket. Look at this.
it's only $150.
Really? It's pretty cheap actually. For real, that's not real leather. That's I meant to say leather.
It's pleather.
Oh,
They
green.
actually named it after him.
This is not the real one. That's
What do you mean? Look at the logo. It says Real Leathers Jackets.
No, that's the name of the website. It's not a leather jacket though. It's obviously cloth. Anyway,
I found the cheaper.
I'm good. I'm not buying that. I was gonna buy. There's
I'm
one
not
with,
buying that,
a
right?
fist.
I'm not
It's
buying that.
hanging-
And next winter he's gonna be or next fall he's gonna be rocking that
looks
jacket.
really familiar.
First of all, they don't let you wear those jackets in El Salvador, so I won't be rocking it.
He'll rock it when he gets it for 50% off.
Exactly. He's like, if it was 80, I'll buy that.
Yeah,
Coupon
you're
code.
gonna need
Jersey
something to
Media.
trade in for the bail money.
Imagine one day we have a coupon code. No, I can't imagine that actually.
Imagine it's on Groupon.
Jersey She Medium gives you 20% off.
Good luck spelling it.
Oh, 129.
our YouTube channel is unspellable.
We don't
It's a
wanna be
typo on purpose.
SEO. What's that? We don't care about that shit.
Well, SEO helps when you are unique.
That's true.
Mr.
Alright, well-
Schmedium.
Before
How
I
often does
actually
somebody,
do get arrested, maybe we should game.
All right, yeah, let's game.
Let's go.
FBI, open up.
Seriously.
Boop boop boop.
I think I've ranted enough where I lose my voice screaming into the fucking mic.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like screaming like a banshee over here.
I think
how long-
we had some good topics for today. I think it was an enjoyable podcast.
let me boot up my Crashable game.
Oh shit, yeah. Me too.
You know what? You should play on PlayStation like me.
I was thinking about doing it. I might do it.
Aren't you playing on console, Miguel? Or are you playing on computer?
No, I play on PC.
Oh, okay. You just play with controller, or you play keyboard and mouse?
No, I play keyboard and mouse. What do you mean, Yoel? No, Yoel's Yoel and Fredo play PC
On
with
PC,
controller.
but with controller.
Yeah.
I think when you pop up on the console, though, it shows you playing on a console.
Oh,
It
maybe because I
does.
used to go through Xbox.
Xbox, yeah.
I go through Game Pass.
So Dave, how's that USB
okay.
port?
Still busted.
What?
I wonder
happened?
why.
What's
What
my
happened
Luigi?
to that USB port? Remind the
Wasn't
you know,
audience. Of the
you know,
carnage.
Miguel. Just
Yeah.
pay me back. Pay me half the value of a PS5, and we'll call it even.
Damn.
I'll think about it.
Only that? He's gonna give it to you in IOUs.
He's gonna buy you beer. He's gonna buy you beer every time you go out. Here's a beer.
for life. For life.
One beer at a time. It'll take like 14
It's
years.
gonna be like, hey guys,
one free beer for life.
yo, it's
fine.
gonna be like
That's fine.
it's gonna be like, hey, let's go to Dave's house, and he's gonna go get a whole bunch of beer from Costco at dirt cheap price. He's gonna come in and he's like, how much I owe you? All right, this is half how much I owe you. Meanwhile, I only paid like $30 for like 60 beers.
All
right, so we ending the podcast.
Ending? No, we can just. I thought we were just going to continue the podcast
Yeah.
just on streaming.
Oh,
game.
well, we need to tell our viewers, because there might be viewers that don't give a flying fuck about us.
They're
playing
like, what
Call of
is
Duty."
this shit?
Well,
Will you
now
guys-
we will play Warzone. I will continue to rant and rave because I'm filled with fury.
Well, I'm
For
I don't
my
have-
Japanese listeners, here's your practice. The only people I recommend the podcast to is people I don't know in real life. Because anybody in real life, I can't.
Wait,
look them in
why
the face.
is that?
Because I can't look them in the face if I know them in real life. The things I say on
Oh.
here.
Apparently, one of Miguel's Japanese friends that view me, I'm their type. So I've been riding that
What?
ego high for weeks.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
What's going on here?
Miguel sent one of his Japanese followers the link, and that follower's boss saw me and said that I'm their type.
Yeah. I
Ooh.
forgot who said it though.
Well, I guess you're not going to Japan.
No, I'm definitely not going to do that.
You've been cut out of the loop.
Like, hey babe, I'm going to a guy's trip. Where are you going? I'm going to Japan. No, you're not.
It's like the hell you are.
Nah, I could definitely go to Japan. She'll just definitely be with me, which is also perfectly fine. I would enjoy that even more.
Let's go. I'm ready. My next trip.
I had to reiterate to Miguel once again, I am broke.
Yeah, this year for me is yeah.
I haven't even
Next-
talked to my job yet about it. I'm scared. I tell them 3 months. I was talking to my boss about the possibility of me living there. He was like, I don't think it's a good chance of you keeping this job and living there. And I was like, oh, good to know. Good to know. I guess I gotta fucking start looking for another job then. You son of a bitch.
Wait, he said that to you?
But
Yeah.
why would that bother them so much? If your job
It's
is
because it's
almost
government.
100%
Because people are-
remote,
It's a
Because they
government
just
job.
it's not a government job.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a government job. Just because like some people just like they just don't like the idea of you having any fun in life. They just like want control, you know? They've been very my job is good. I get to work from home. But it's like, oh, but working from home from another country, the time difference, I don't know, like bro.
You'd be like, yo, that's my problem. I got to figure out. As long as I show up,
Yeah.
when I need to show up. Don't worry about it.
That's what I feel like saying. Like, well, I'm gonna go, and if you have a problem with it, you can fire me. then good luck, because that's it. Oh, that's a good idea. Actually, I should do that. Oh, okay. I won't give him the heads up though.
Fuck them all.
That's right. Fuck them all.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck?
What happened?
Oh, okay.
You guys can see screen, right?
Yes.
My little engine that could, it's just chugging along.
Lewis, have you seen any huge improve? I mean, you probably have. When you upgraded your NAS to 2.5.
Yes. It's definitely faster. I would say before it would bounce around at like when I would copy media or something over, maybe like 220 to 240. Now, like it'll like pin it to like 285, like almost 300, and it's like it stays consistently there. But these hard drives are also a little faster than the old ones too. It's time to die, boys.
Apropos, I had like a little Molotov cocktail icon stuck on my screen.
So did I.
I think it's a sign.
Yeah, you're gonna get bombed.
All right, where are we going, fellas?
Your mom's house.
You're not here.
I'm in her room.
Oh,
How about over here? This recon, the bunch by hospital.
Sheila.
Alright.
See you in
Sheila.
Gulag, boys.
Bro, I was so mad.
Wait,
like
is that
2 days,
Miguel in chat? Trump
2
sucks?
days
Yeah, I was
before the.
surprised.
You guys saw me in chat, right? The 2 days, like 2 or 3 days before the Verdansk event ended, I was like going hard, trying to find the RNG skin. And like after
RNG
like 3
skin.
or 4 hours, I realized freaking since Ed unlocked it, I also had it unlocked. I was so fucking mad.
No,
I
I didn't
wasted so
notice.
much time.
I'm going to float, so just grab it.
All right.
I'm grabbing it now.
I've had one of those.
Oh nope, I missed it.
Someone went left.
I'm getting sniped. Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I
they're
gotta
on
get
the
out
roof
of
of
here.
hospital, and one guy's landing over here.
Oh, I'm
He's
gonna die.
He's in his building. It pulled back to them. Fuck me.
Yeah, we're fucked.
I'm going to grab it and probably die.
Your death
Guy's
will be
coming.
worth
He's pushing. He's pushing. He's pushing.
it. Okay.
They're right here.
Oh my god. I pick up a sniper rifle. Good lord. Dude, my frame rate's fucking chalked right now.
Yeah, mine is the game. I'm doing the same thing too.
Mine's normal.
Yeah, mine's
There's
like
a bunch of people in the building next to us, Ed.
Yeah.
it just feels laggy. Probably
yeah,
stream's
Well, no,
busy.
it's across the street. It's across the street. That building. Marked yellow. We're being hunted.
Ed's level 2.
Yep, they're close.
Ed, come to me. Come to me, Ed.
Pew pew. Oh yeah, you're 3 stars.
Oh shit.
You're
Ed,
on
you
the
in my
roof?
building?
Man, I am lagging.
You on the
Holy
roof?
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll come up to the roof now. We're gonna need one of you guys here.
I'm coming.
You're on the other side?
He's right here. He's right here.
Yeah, I'm on the other side.
He's coming in the building.
Oh. Oh, there they come. Oh, shit.
If I had more than a fucking pistol, I could try to flank him, but all I have is a sniper.
Here.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
Watch this side. It might be coordinating.
I'm looking, but I don't see anybody up there.
Oh, over here. He's trying to say.
Ah, fuck me.
Somebody just bought their load at a hospital.
They're at the ladder that I was just at.
You know what? They could probably go up here, guys. We should probably peel off.
Yeah, but
Oh,
if
they're going on the other side.
I hear him. I hear. It sounds like they're
They
flanking.
went in this side. They went in this side. They went in this door. They're
On
gonna
my
try to
side.
they're gonna try to sneak up where Lewis is.
Yeah, they're on my side. They're on my side.
Yeah. That's my grenade. They're gonna end up having. Oh shit! They're over here. There's another guy I think is shooting at me. Man, I can't see his ass. What the fuck?
Heli.
What the fuck? Where is his ass?
Heli.
Yep.
yeah, actually, when
I hear him running around.
the trying to. There they are! On me!
Fuck me. They're on the roof across the street.
I need help over here. Oh, you're dead. Fuck.
All because I was freaking shooting at the helicopter.
Oh.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I
they were
don't
in the-
have a.
they
I
were
don't
like-
have a gun though. I don't know why we stayed here.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why we did either.
I said it. We should go. Why are we staying here?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Ah, they got me. I knocked down 2 people.
We suck.
You guys abandoned me.
It's not abandoning when we die.
We should have left. I don't even know why we were even still there.
Nobody
Hey, I
heard you
killed
say
you.
that.
I killed you.
So I just got a text clarifying the show. It's a show about a burlesque bar.
I just
Okay,
crashed.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
I would
think
watch that.
Yeah, I would have watched it with you yesterday, but you didn't want to. You didn't want to go invite us. I got it.
Oh my god! It made the frame rate. Oh, there we go.
Ah, shit.
That's better. What the hell are they talking about in chat? What the fuck?
What chat?
Warzone chat.
What the
They're-
fuck is going on in there?
No,
man?
they're out of control.
I think we're alone now.
Woo! I'm back, you bitches.
Ah!
Is there a scavenger anywhere? No.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Have we got anything good? How's there no scavies anywhere?
Ta-da-ta-ta-ta. I'm loving it.
All
I
right, I'll
turned
get this
on.
fucking
I
can.
turned on frame gen. I got like another 40 frames, 50 frames.
Fake frames.
Dude, I was getting like 90 frames a second before.
Yeah, I'm getting 113 now.
I'm
So?
at like 160, 150, 170. The LTV. This trucking is the meta in this game right now.
Yeah.
I would definitely try to find a plate in there too.
Of course not.
That was a failed.
I was about to
episode.
say, what is
That was so sad to watch. Holy shit.
clip that
Little-
chat? Clip it.
A little something for the viewers.
Is that what you call it?
Yep.
Some entertainment.
Where the fuck is this fucking?
Can I
Goddamn,
grab
oh,
an
it's downstairs.
HDR? Really?
I have one already.
Yeah, but that was a better one.
Nah, who gives a fuck? I'm not gonna be shooting. Where the fuck is this goddamn? Is it
It's
outside?
outside, dude. It's outside.
It's pinged.
Alright.
Look for the ping.
I can't see. I'm blind. I got tunnel vision.
Sniped.
People can use that map. Can start pinging me some shit so I know where the hell I'm going.
I don't know where you want to go.
Fire station's there.
You know, safe areas.
Fire station's there.
Well, safe areas would be in the mountains over here.
All right.
Don't go
That's-
that way. You're going in the gas.
Yep.
Oh, there's a guy in front of you.
Yep.
Oh, where are you going?
You're going in the gas.
I know. I just wanted to kill him. Sorry. I got greedy.
He's
got
not even,
greedy.
he's not even trying to get us back. Look at this shit.
Sorry.
Jesus.
I wanted the one kill.
Jesus Christ. What are we watching here?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Nice. You're gonna need to get the vehicle detailed.
Yeah. Jesus, this fucking thing is gonna get. Where are those people coming from?
Dude, this thing's a tank though. You yourself are not taking that much damage though. Like
Well, I have no. All my plates are gone though.
you're
Oh,
still alive though. Like you got a whole squad lighting you up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to kill people in these things if you're
Yeah,
driving
but
around.
you also went through the gas, so come on.
Yeah, true.
The gas damaged you and the and your plates.
Yeah. Oh my god, another fucking sniper. Jesus Christ. I'm about to turn around. Oh, Jesus.
Right here. Go make a. Oh, you passed it.
Oh,
There's another one on the other side of the bridge if you want to get a new vehicle.
all right.
There's a Bertha right there.
The Bertha's a little harder to steer, I think. Through
Yeah,
places.
this is better than the Bertha, really. He's just driving around. Do 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 do. That's
Let's see if it's an off-road vehicle. It is. Nice. Not a Cybertruck over here.
Wow.
No batteries included in this motherfucker.
you're going towards gas.
Pure diesel.
You're gonna go right in the river.
That's
just
a
jerk.
wall. Left right there. Oh, or not.
He's fine going straight here
Yeah.
for now.
How much time I got left? God, a whole fucking minute?
There, you could have made a
Jesus
left.
Christ.
How's the health of the truck?
It's a little pretty red. Pretty red.
The next one's over here.
You got the Doom buggy right up ahead.
Nah, the Doom buggy's a death trap.
I swear to God, if I get out of this car and then die.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that was tough. All right.
The turning radius is not good on this car.
No.
Put it in the Bertha.
Oh, it's fucking inside.
No.
There it is.
Oh!
Oh, he's a dead man.
why would you do that?
Wow.
And the guy was
God
there.
damn it.
Oh, there's a guy in the building too. Oh
Didn't
my
matter.
god.
It didn't matter.
Wait, how much time was left? I didn't even see.
Like 30 seconds, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh my God. Bullshit.
That's why I marked the other truck so you could swap it out if it was that bad.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Oh man. That was fun. I got at least a kill.
I think I'm like the number one on the team getting people back.
How dare you? Well, I'm usually. That's
I
like the
used
first
a
time-
helicopter. I used a helicopter, so it's almost sure fireproof. Assuming there is a helicopter to grab, and they're all taken. That happens a lot.
I'm rewatching it on the live.
That's not true. I got
On
you
the
guys
line.
all back that one time. The other day.
No, I'm saying, statistically speaking, like you're more likely to get them back on the helicopter, just flying over the water at the highest altitude. It's really hard to snipe people over there.
Yeah.
Than it is to drive it around. You're getting fucking lit up from every damn direction. Especially you were driving through like the downtown-ish area.
Yeah.
They're all over the fucking place. Shit, it's laggy, man. I can't even make my shots. It's so laggy.
Yo, get off Reddit, bro.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Are you typing a novel?
The click clacker over there.
Holy fuck nuts!
Listen, you want this, or you want me screaming about politics again?
Screaming about
Scream
politics.
about politics. It'll make Warzone more
It
entertaining.
makes for good content.
All right.
Not you texting Demi
This
Rose
way-
on fucking Reddit.
This way, Edric can randomly yell out, "Clip that
Oh,
shit!"
what you hiding there?
Apparently, the word Trump is censored when you put fuck next to
Is it?
it. Yep. Oh, they put I agree. It censored myself. So, shut the fuck up.
What the fuck?
So my own shit is set. I don't know how to uncensor my own chat channel. I don't know. All right. Anyway,
There's one right
here
here.
we go. Which one? We got like 15 points.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Eddie. There's two at the end. Right
Yeah.
there.
All right,
Okay.
farmland right
Yes,
here.
it is.
We're going to prison. Okay.
Prison we're going to?
No,
Guys.
farmland.
There's so
Farmland.
many fucking people here.
Don't multi-ping anymore, guys. You got to pick one spot.
Oh, we got company.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yes, Chloe, your ice is ready. You can go grab some. And your food
One
is
down.
in the bag.
Ah, fuck. Man.
Did we get it at least?
Where is this guy? He's in the building. He's in the building. We're on UAV. Oh,
Oh my god, I suck so
I just
bad.
got
Precision.
sniped. Precision. Oh, we're dead. We're not protected here. Yo, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, what are we doing?
Wow, I got sniped from where?
We're getting sniped from.
Oh shit!
From where?
Oh shit,
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
dude! I'm lagging so bad. I can't even tell which way the fucking bullets are coming from.
What is your latency at?
It's like
Probably because you're
it's
streaming.
jumping all over the fucking place. That's what it's fucking going on. right now.
I'm
That
at-
sounds like excuses.
I'm at
Okay.
freaking. I'm
Like,
at
I
2
can-
right now.
It's 152, but it is not does not feel like 152. There's hesitancy because I'm sharing the
Let's
screen
see.
in fucking Chrome. Like that does not feel like 152. Like it's like lagging.
Fuck. Ah.
Good lord.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Guess who's back? Guess
I'm
who's
gonna
back?
grab it and we're gonna die. Holy laggytuesday.com. I'm going for the car. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm coming home. Me voy para tu casa. Got no guns, but I'm coming home.
You got proc shed near you.
The fuck was that? Like I just saw a shadow floating over us.
Yeah, somebody dropping in.
I don't know. This game's bugged.
Somebody dropping in is a bug?
No, the tree shadows are bugged. Is there a it's over here, fuck. It's kind of far.
Um.
Oh fuck! This shit laggy as hell.
I'm lagging pretty damn bad. There's a
Yeah.
I think
buy
that's the
station
most
all the way the
wanted
fuck
with
out here.
2 people.
I don't know. I felt adventurous.
You want our viewers to just watch us constantly driving around in vehicles all fucking day?
It's
Yes.
better than us dying all the time. That's all we've been fucking doing.
We had 1 match so far.
We are dead. So dead.
There's water
They definitely
over there.
opened up the map back here. You see, like all that open space that wasn't there in the original Verdansk.
No.
Well,
You
'cause
know
can
what's the
swim-
most
you can go in the water.
underutilized, useless area of the Verdansk Mass? That fucking racetrack.
Yes.
Yeah, except when it ends there and it's like miserable.
All right, we're switching truck heads. We're going to this one.
There's usually a helicopter there.
Don't forget your seatbelt.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Heli on us.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
coming after you. Oh no, they're not.
They went to the buy
Oh, they
station. I think they-
no, they crashed at the buy station.
crashed
so that means it crashed there. They popped out a while ago.
It's all right. As long as they stay the fuck over there, I'm good.
Oh, see, speaking of the useless area, do a lap around the racetrack. I dare you.
Some little
We
Gran
are
Turismo.
fucking dead.
Yes.
Oh man, it's too laggy for this shit.
Yes.
Oh, this thing does not have that turning radius.
Ooh, you hit the brake.
Nice.
Drag that
Ah.
shit.
Well, there's no emergency brake. Like you can't pull the EB and like skid.
All right.
Yeah, 31 seconds.
Whoever's watching us on that map, they're like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Dude, imagine
It-
someone comes in
it's-
here and joins us.
This is an Easter egg. You gotta do 20 laps.
After
get an
20
inst-
laps, what do we get?
Instant
Golden
victory
shower?
royale.
They are bombing over here, so we can't go that way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a buy station over here. We have enough. We have enough. Drop on me.
Nice, perfect.
Oh, this car wasn't there. That's supposed to be there.
Just be careful where I pinged before. This shit's already looted. But
Oh.
there's our loadout coming right now. Our loadout's right here.
What one
We're gonna
box?
spend our
One
money.
box.
Get a
Don't
pop
spend the
UAV.
money.
Get a UAV. Get a UAV.
Here's money.
I need more.
Here, I'm giving one.
Actually, maybe we should get a plate box instead.
here's my money.
Yeah, I agree
my
with the play
bad.
box.
Every single time, Ed.
I know.
Plate box, plate box. Get a
Here.
plate box. There we
It's
go.
right here.
All right, let's get this fucking.
That's too far. Plus, I can
Are we,
give us
gonna,
cover.
are we gonna take this car? We should take this car.
I'm
Actually.
using it as cover.
I think we should take the. Oh, come on! You put it too close to the goddamn box.
All right. Dave's sitting in there waiting
Here
for us.
goes car, king.
Oh, we
Wanna
get
get
it?
it?
We'll go after him.
Let's get it. Let's go after it.
Wait, somebody take over driving.
What
I
are
hit-
we, what
I
are
hit
we
brake.
doing?
Oh,
I hit square to
Oh,
use brake.
fuck.
Shut up.
Oh, he's fat. He's gonna be faster than us. Did you just shoot the car? The fuck was that?
I shot the car.
You shot our car.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
he's
he's
getting
way up
stacked
there.
from the right.
He's way up there.
I'm hitting it, but yeah, you're not giving me a good angle right now. You could just should have went up top.
Yeah, you put buildings
Fucking
in our
faster
way.
than us right now.
He is smoking you.
We're going into a hot zone.
Get in. Hit F. Get in.
Yeah, you're gonna get downed, and then we're not gonna be able to get you
All
up.
right. He is doing well with that king though, getting away
There's
from
a king right there to our left.
Who do you think I'm chasing?
Fuck did he go?
To the right. To the right.
He's under the bridge. He's under the bridge. Yeah. Don't go. Oh, you should have stayed up top.
I put some
He's
bullets
he's
into him.
fast. He's just faster than us. That's the problem.
Yeah. I can't even get a good snipe on him. Dude, he must be excited, like knowing we're chasing him. Oh, he turned
down,
right.
went down.
Oh no!
Oh, you fuck.
Oh no! Ah! He's damaged. What the fuck just happened?
Up the hill.
Precision airstrike. Oh my god, what the hell? We got third
Oh.
party? Oh, what a fucking garbage. All for some, well, you know what?
Oh my god!
Entertaining it.
There are
We-
so many fucking.
We deserved it. We
Oh
deserved
We
my-
deserved it. We deserved it.
Hey, at least we got a loadout this time.
Dude, you guys are not gonna believe what just happened.
You crashed.
What?
No, I fucking ran into another team.
Yeah, we know. We all did.
No. I'm running from them, and I just ran into another team, a second
Oh.
team,
Jesus Christ.
and I team wiped them.
How the fuck are you still alive?
Because he's a coward and he ran like
Because
a
he
shit.
always, Lewis is the king of using us as bullet shields.
Dude, I'm the one driving the fucking car. It's not my fault, you guys. Aim
Meatmarket.com.
sucks.
Wait, did you get out of the
guys.
car?
Dude, they fucking airstriked us. The car blew
Oh,
up.
yeah. Oh, right in front of you, Lewis.
This is so fucking laggy, man. I can't hit shit.
Then stop streaming.
No. Watch our shame.
It's fucking shit, man. This is not a gaming streaming platform, that's for sure.
I mean, I think I mean, are you doing Twitch through OBS?
I'm not twitching. We're streaming through Riverside.
Oh, but I thought you were doing simultaneously.
But and you're also
No.
streaming to YouTube, right?
No.
Well, Riverside
yeah.
streaming to YouTube, yeah.
Riverside streaming to both, yes.
Okay.
But it's Riverside.
What?
Yeah, had some
Froze.
kills.
Lewis, you froze?
through the web browser.
There you go. Okay.
No. The computer's struggling right now. It's like, are you trying to kill me, man? What are you doing to me?
Telling you should have upgraded.
That's right. You got a better computer. Why aren't you streaming this fucking shit?
Who does?
All of you. Let's go.
The fuck I do?
You
I
have a
definitely
better.
do not.
You got a better video card.
I have a 6900.
I'm talking about Edric.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I mean, that song has disappeared for a little while.
Oh my god.
No, you don't have kids like I do. I hear it every other day.
Thank God.
Miguel wants to remind you all the time. It's like, fuck them kids.
Let
Let them defend for themselves.
He likes having kids. It's just not for me.
No, I love it, bro. But sometimes
Yeah.
I love to strangle them, but I love them.
Yeah.
It's just, is when they like to talk. They just don't shut up.
Yeah. I like to be the one talking. I don't want anybody else to talk.
Typical Spaniard.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? Plants his seed and runs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There, I started streaming, Lewis, so you're not the only one.
Why would you do that?
PS5 for the win.
Oh, you're streaming on what? Twitch?
Yeah.
He's
How are
twitching
you?
right now.
What are you competing? You're competing against us?
Yes. Yes, I am.
He's trying to
How fucking dare you.
get his viewership up.
Don't you dare say your name on our podcast.
Please come watch Dressing 825 podcast. I mean, Twitch stream. Ah, motherfucker. Ah, motherfucker. They're just shooting at me because I had the Ralph skin, the best skin in the game.
This shit is so jerky, man.
Yeah,
like-
it's not because you're streaming. My shit's
I-
fucking.
I feel like
The
I'm in
same
slow
way.
motion. No, it's Riverside. It's
No, I mean,
I fertilized your mom's eggs.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, who's marking? One mark.
1 little 2 little 3 little fucktards.
All right, you're taking too long. I'm marking.
We're doing a bounty.
see you guys in the gooch. We're not alone.
Think we're alone now. Oh, they're landing on your building. On the roof, on the roof.
Fuck. On top of our roof.
Dude,
on
I
top of our
my
can't.
roof.
God,
I
I'm so
cannot
bad
stay
at
on
this.
target, bro. Dude, my bullets are not fucking hitting.
Yeah, I just fucked up. I'm glad nobody sees my stream because I would just be so embarrassed right now. What happened to me?
No.
Fuck.
Fucking A, dude. It's so jerky.
I was able to down one guy. The other guy got me.
I feel like it's getting slower.
Why don't you just end stream?
That's like the best
Exactly what
idea
I
you
suggested
said.
like 3 times. Motherfucker.
All right. All right,
I
just
said
end
it
it.
like 4
Guys,
times.
I have a really good idea. Maybe we should end stream.
All right, go ahead.
I fucking hate you guys.
Hey, thank God I came up with that idea.
See you guys next week.
We'll see you
On
guys
the
next Thursday
Mediums channel.
for episode 14. Thank you for joining us.
I got
I
a
promise to
gulag
be less
killing
angry.
kill.
Peace out,
Not
peeps.
really. Later.
Gulag win.
Deuces.